What's up, North Carolina? What's up, bro? What's up, Jay, Jordan, Art, David, DS, Play? Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning, good morning. All right. All right. I'm up. Cheers to you guys. Hope you guys are having a good morning. All right, so what's up, John? What's up, David? What's up, Hezzy? What's up, bro? All right, guys, so we got a few things gapping up today. We've got LAZR gapping up to 27s, basically. We've got Roblox up to 96.50s on positive third quarter earnings. We've got PPSI. A lot of people are watching for PPSI for a continuation from yesterday's movements, and we'll see what happens there as well. We got FCell here at 11.19s. It's moving up some. A lot of people are digesting AMC's moves from yesterday, which, you know, when we look at AMC here, we can see that third quarter earnings came out. Broad third quarter improvement. Still trying to pursue the recovery, though. Third quarter revenue of $755.6 million, which was better than the estimate or the street consensus, at least, of $708.3 million. Revenue was significantly higher than the $120 million reported in the third quarter last year, with a significant number of theaters shut down. And AMC reported a loss of 44 cents per share, which was better than the consensus target of a 53-cent per share loss. They had an attendance of 40 million in the third quarter compared to 6.5 million in the year-over-year period. Attendance was split 26.7 mil in the U.S. and 13.3 mil in the international markets. They entered the third quarter with 596 domestic theaters and 351 theaters in international markets, and they have more than 10,600 movie screens globally. All right, so those were the results for AMC, and AMC did, it did okay. It didn't do great. It had these earnings come out, and it ended up going down some. It originally popped up to like 47.50s. I think a lot of people just front loaded onto the earnings, and now we are down a little bit, but we're still up over the last few days, and I think a lot of people just front loaded onto these earnings. So we're just around $43 a share for AMC. We got LAZR gapping up some today as well. LAZR, laser. This is Luminar Technologies. Laser is up. Luminar, which is LAZR, was selected for NVIDIA Drive Hyperion Autonomous Vehicle Reference Platform, whatever that means. And they were selected for some type of NVIDIA Drive Autonomous Vehicle Reference Platform. And so a lot of people watching that as well for LAZR, gapping up pretty big percentages from 17.50s to 27. We also have Roblox up as well, and Roblox had positive third quarter results also. So here's Roblox, and Roblox had pretty good numbers. They dropped third quarter results. Revenue is up 102%. DAUs hit 47.3 million. October DAUs grew before the outage, and so Roblox had good numbers as well, up 30%. Daily users jumped 31%. The company reported third quarter EPS results. They also reported third quarter DAUs, which were up 31% year over year. So positive results there. We got PPSI, and PPSI had this huge rip pre-bell yesterday, all the way up to 1240s, almost to 1250. It's sitting at 840s right now, but it's holding most of its gains for PPSI. So a lot of people are still watching PPSI to see what happens there as well. And so, yeah, it's low acid coffee. That's exactly what it is. It's the previous closing price, John Smith. Right now, it depends on where you're at in the States, David. Right now, where I am, I'm in Texas. It's 5:50 in the morning. Oh, man, this is a good question, Gareth. Hold on one second, man. Let me drink my coffee, bro. What's up, DM? What do you guys see today? I mean, we had the numbers drop. All right, so we got a good question. Somebody said, hi, can you give me any advice on the weed market? I've had stock in Scott's Miracle-Gro with some decent growth. However, I'm not entirely sure that investing in these types of companies will live up to the hype. Yeah, well, there's always risk, of course. There's always risk. I think that it's a long-term play, and that if you're going to invest in those, it's just got to be a long-term play. You know, nobody really knows what these stocks will ultimately do, and so we're all just speculating. And I think if you're going to get into the cannabis plays, it's got to be long term. You got to wait for full federal descheduling and legalization. That's the catalyst you're looking for ultimately if you're holding those stocks, and you just kind of got to wait until that happens. Nobody knows when it's going to happen. Both sides of politics have claimed that they were going to legalize it. You know, specifically the latest one has been the left, who have enough chambers of government to be able to change that law right now. And that's something that they were very loud about. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what is playing right now. There we go. All right, anyways. But yeah, that's something that the left was very loud about. Now that they have both chambers of government, they just haven't. And so, you know, like I said, a lot of these politicians are getting PAC money from big pharmaceutical companies in the private prison industry. And so they might say something, but then when the time comes to actually act, they're going to be silent because they're getting so much money in donations from people whose interests and lobbyists are against full legalization. And that's the biggest milestone you have. And so I don't know. All we can do is speculate, to be honest, bro. Anyways, we got laser gapping up big. We got AMRS. We got NAKD, almost up to $1 a share. Yeah, PPSI 50 million offering on deck. ZOM, MBRX. We can look at that one, Hezzy. Yeah, I'm looking at the NAKD catalyst right now. This is Naked Brands Group. They're up 40% as EVs become the newest fashion for underwear designers. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but Naked Group shows a registration for 300 million common stock offering via Maxon Group. A lot of catalysts came out for NAKD yesterday, specifically that the company announced that it entered into a definitive agreement under which Naked will acquire the outstanding stock in 3 entities comprising Centro Automotive Group. So that's the catalyst for NAKD. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, PPSI flying up, very volatile stock. It's going to be one of the top stocks that we're paying attention to specifically, and we'll see what happens. NAKD going into the EV sector. Zamitica here. We're watching it, but yeah, I mean, ZOM is up slightly, but I don't see any actual catalyst here. We got Roblox, like I said, up on positive third quarter results. TDUP We got NEWR on the move. We got Laser, LAZR. Laser's gapping up pretty heavily here. LAZR. All right, so yeah, LAZR was selected for NVIDIA Drive Hyperion Autonomous Vehicle Reference. Is the catalyst for LAZR. They were selected by NVIDIA for something, some type of reference. And we'll see what happens with it. It's gapping up really heavily this morning. Again, Roblox is up. What do y'all think AMC is going to do today? I asked the question a while back, but do you think AMC hits $50 this week? In fact, I think I'm going to do a poll and just leave the poll up. All right, guys, we got the poll going. Vote now. The question is, do you think AMC hits 50 this week? Let me know. And we'll see. The crypto market's honestly been surprisingly good today. We got Dash crypto up almost 12%. Bitcoin getting close to lifetime highs, man. I mean, or did it break lifetime highs? I think it did. Let me see. Did Bitcoin break lifetime highs? I think we did. Yeah, Bitcoin broke lifetime highs, guys. Shout out to Bitcoin. Previous lifetime high was at about 66K. We got all the way up to 67.5K for a new lifetime high. So shout out to Bitcoin. Honestly, we're still up there too, so we're holding. So Bitcoin, very, very strong. Breaking lifetime highs. Here's Bitcoin. You know, got up to almost 70K at one point for Bitcoin. So props to Bitcoin, man. Really happy for that. Something we need. We need to see that. All right, so right now for AMC hitting 50, we got 57% think yes, 43% think no. I think AMC is going to hit close to 50 today. Interesting. Antonino. We'll see, brother. Unlikely with crypto at all-time highs. Too manipulated. Hey. Yeah, that's dope market. Rivian looks cool. I like the Rivian cars, man. They look dope. Yeah, I think we all kind of called it, Bob. You know, this whole chat room, like we all did a poll. We've done multiple Bitcoin polls over the last like month. And every time we ask people if we think Bitcoin's going to bounce, we always say yes. I always say yes. I always think Bitcoin is strong. And I think Bitcoin is just gaining more and more followers, more and more people investing in it as time goes on. And so I think Bitcoin's making its 100K run. I think that's what we're in the middle of now. And, you know, most of this chat room has been really outspoken about that. You know, some of us have it. Some of us have voted no and said Bitcoin's not going to do well. Bitcoin's going to dip. But, like, I think most of us Bitcoin bulls over here have been calling that for months now. But you love to see it. You really do. You love to see it. Yeah, look at Tesla. Tesla's up too. I mean, Tesla's still making moves. We made some money on Tesla yesterday. You know, maybe we'll trade it again today. I don't know. What's up, Tony? Hey, good morning, bro. What goes up must come down? Maybe. I mean, that's kind of the same thing. Like I said, I think a lot of people have just been calling for the doom and gloom of Bitcoin. And so as Bitcoin pushes up higher and higher, they just kind of keep doubling down on their stance. You know what I mean? Like that's like saying anything, any stock, what must go up must come down. That's not necessarily true. Some stocks go up and they stay up. Same thing with crypto. I'm not saying they're going to. I really don't know. But I'm just saying, like, just like in stocks, some stocks go up and they hold. You know, And honestly, I'm just happy. I'm happy for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's volatility is good for me in a lot of different ways, to be honest. A lot of different ways. What's up, Juan? Hey, good morning. What's up, Tanvir? What's up, Tony? What's up, bro? Look at my Nike sweater, Tony. I'm feeling like you today. I got myself a fresh sweater yesterday at Academy, you know. My daughter knows I'm the easy guy to go shopping with. You know, my daughter knows I'm the mark when it comes to going shopping. You know, my daughter goes with my wife. My wife ain't buying her anything. My daughter goes with me. I'm not even limiting her buying. I'm just like, grab some stuff, you know. We went there to get some soccer cleats. We ended up buying way too much stuff. But hey, I like sweaters. I like hoodies. I've been waiting for hoodie weather all year, you know, and we finally got it. Oh, I know, Tony. I know the slang, bro. You're good, dude. I appreciate it. Let me know if you want to hop on stream today, bro. What? The European Commission is planning to ban payment for order flow, hoping to stem a practice that hit the headlines during the meme stock mania. No, bro. The European Commission needs to get the F out of here, dude. Okay? Straight up. Like, honestly, I have been around the market long enough. I have been trading the market long enough to remember before the payment for the order flow. Like, dude, we had to pay $6 a trade, $12 plus per round trip on every platform we ever used. You know what I mean? I would rather give them 1 cent in the spread than pay $12 a trade. That's ridiculous, man. You know, like, let people trade with zero commission. Let them profit a penny in the spread. Who cares? Dude, nobody's throwing a fit like this. It makes me genuinely wonder who their best interest is. Who's in their best interest? You know, the big banks, or, you know what I mean, or the traders, because it sounds like the big banks are in there, you know, in their best interest. Unfortunate. Okay. What's up, Beach? All right, guys. AMC dipping down is at 42.70s. Yeah. Honestly, it's just ridiculous. Like, nobody's complaining about the order flow payments. Nobody is, dude. Every broker in the world in the U.S. does it. TD Ameritrade does it. Webull does it. Robinhood does it. E-Trade does it. Schwab does it. Like, just let them do it. Nobody's complaining about that. Everybody's happy they get zero commissions. The only people complaining are the banks, because they're not ripping off customers anymore with commissions. You know what I mean? And their profit is probably a little bit tighter margined. That's the only people probably complaining. So the fact that the European Commission is all of a sudden like, oh, we're going to ban payment for order flow. Nobody's even freaking complaining about it, dude. It's ridiculous, man. The only thing that's going to do by banning that is keep more people out the market. It's going to keep more people from trading because commissions are going to be too high. It's going to make it so that small accounts can't trade as often and that can't trade as easily because they're going to have to pay obscene fees and commissions. That's the only thing that banning payment for order flow is being the people that they claim to be wanting to help, and it's going to end up benefiting the big banks. It's unfortunate. Like, that should not happen. You know. Yes, that's precisely what I am, Beach Bum. React Native. I can do both. I've mostly been playing around with React Native lately, Beach. Also, I got in touch with my API provider that provided the API for the Squeeze app, which is, the Squeeze app, the app that I promote everybody here. Beach is a React Native app. But I got in contact with the API provider, and they basically said that the API will be fixed within the next few days. That they had some issue with the squeeze, with the short data, but that it'll come back within the next few days, which is good. Honestly, it bothers me, Phoenix. You know what I mean? Because the only people that are really profiting from outlawing payment for the order flow is the big banks, man. That's the only people that are complaining about the payment for order flow. Like, in the end, there's two people really complaining: Robinhood, shorts, and big banks. Those are the only two people complaining about the payment for order flow. Robinhood shorts and big banks. If you're a retail trader and you're not shorting Robinhood and you're complaining about the payment for order flow, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, that thing is saving us money. I've been around since both. Like, right, like before payment for order flow, I had to pay $12 a trip on trades. Like, I couldn't trade a small account. Nobody could. You know, you had to pay $6 a trade. You know, if you're scaling in and out, you're paying freaking 20 something, $30 a trip. And so it's just way too much money. Once payment for order flow came around, it was free. Robinhood, as much crap as they've done to the trading game and as sketchy as they've been, have fundamentally changed the trading game for good, hopefully. And I, regardless of how much I dislike some of the moves that Robinhood's made historically, I appreciate the fact that they've changed trading for the better and that I can trade a small account without getting beaten up in fees. You know, and they can profit their little 1 cent, half a cent per trade. I don't care. It's not influence. It's not doing anything to me, right? And everybody else should feel the same way. Yeah. What's up, Brett? What's up, Jason? All right, guys, let me go back to this question here. All right, let me go back to this question. Do you think AMC hits 50 this week? Vote on the poll right now, guys. We got the poll going. We got 95 votes. 62% think yes. 38% think no. All right, this is absolutely ridiculous, man. All right. All right, guys. So, hey, good morning. What's up, Andrew? Not much, bro. Okay, so we got DVD gapping up. We got AMC down to right around 43. A lot of people are still going to be watching PPSI, and then we've got Roblox gapping up some as well. We've got NAKD gapping up after they came out with something that said that they're going to enter the EV space. And then we've got Newer here, which I don't even know what this is. Honestly, the volume's not really that great. We've got TDUP trying up, but the volume's pretty low on that one as well. We got ATER gapping up some. ATER. This is one that I did miss from before for ATER here. This is Ethereum. They are up after, they're up after good third quarter results. And then we've got PLTR here. Palantir, which results just dropped for it, and it's being a little bit volatile right now for PLTR. Look at PLTR move. They saw fourth quarter sales of 418 million. This is the catalyst for Palantir. Fourth quarter numbers that just dropped. This is the catalyst right here. Fourth quarter sales of 418 million versus 401 million estimate. Fiscal year 21 sales of 1.52 billion, which was better than the 1.51 billion estimate. So all around, Palantir had better than expected numbers. So I'm honestly surprised that we're not seeing like a more of a rip up. We're not really holding the view up. We do have this big level right here, the previous closing price that a lot of people are going to be paying attention to right here at around 26.75. But from everything I can see, these numbers were pretty good. No, why is this going down? That's weird. Yeah, I mean, the European Commission can ban whatever they want as long as it doesn't trickle down to us in the U.S., you know? Let's see. Yeah, you can see Palantir's numbers that just dropped here. What's up, Silver? Yeah, Andrew, you see that, bro, huh? Tony, beginning smoker. Honestly, dude, I'm in Texas, bro. I would honestly. One thing I've almost started a CBD company. I really thought about it. I've also really thought about a Delta 8 company as well, but that's a different story. We'd have to talk about that off stream, you know. But it's something I would consider, to be honest. I'm down to start businesses with anybody, bro, as long as I know you decently, like Tony. Like, I know Tony well enough. My biggest thing is, like, I'm so busy with this channel that, like, whoever I do business with, they kind of have to, like, be that guy yelling at me, like, hey, John, do this. Hey, John, do that. You know? And, like, I'm not going to have as much time. So whoever I go into business with, they're just going to have to put in more time than me, most likely, because I don't have enough time to, like, run it by myself, you know? Which means I'm open to taking business partners, too. I need people that will yell at me, you know. EVGO gap it up, guys. Look at EVGO. What is this? It's up to 1630s. Hey, well, message me, Tony. Like I said, I'm down, bro. Just hit me up. We got, like I said, biggest thing, we come up with a reasonable plan. You know? All right, EVGO just broke pre-market high, guys. Flying up here. Flying up. All right, so EVGO, General Motors and EVGO boost build plan for high power fast chargers in the US. So deal with General Motors, GE deal for EVGO. It's flying up there, guys. It's a huge move. I'm trying to look at the float. I don't see the float anywhere, guys. Oh, here's the data. All right, so I'm showing 264 million outstanding shares. I'm not sure what the float is. How do I keep my mustache? Bro, honestly, you just got to let it grow, you know? You just got to let this thing grow, man. I don't know what I do. I just let this thing grow. Honestly, I don't even mess with it, you know? Right, we got EVGO. It's at 1780s, 1790s. We're watching that. Huge moves for EVG. I don't know what's going on here. NAKD tried to move up as well. AMC is still consolidating though. But look at EVGO here. I don't know what the float is for this. I'm gonna have to look it up somewhere else. But yeah, huge rip. Deal with GM or GE. All right, so this has got 60 million in the float. A 60 million float. A big move though. And then Palantir here, not really doing much after those earnings drops. AMC still sitting at 42s, a little bit under 43s, and then we got Roblox here at 97. You know. Yeah, I see that now for EVGO. Ford is moving. Yeah, Ford is up. Ford Motor Company. EVGO's popping up too. Honestly, we got a lot of stuff moving this morning. To be real, we got a lot of stuff. Keep an eye on DPW. EVGO deal with Uber and a deal with GM. Oh, thank you, Dustin. Okay. Keep an eye on DPW. Been bottoming out for months now, waiting for some momentum. If naked squeezes above 1, DPW could possibly follow. Newegg play. Yeah, Newegg flew yesterday, and at the end of the day, a lot of people are still watching EVGO here to see what happens. Roblox is kind of quiet. Here's AMC though. What's up, Maisha? Hey, now you're good. Laser, yeah. All right, so Ford popping. We got Laser here. Laser's up to 26. What's up, Sylvia? What do you think of DWAG, guys? DWAG is still kind of up. Look at DWAG. Look at DWAG here, guys. DWAG is up too. DWAG is over previous closing price. We got PHU win. A lot of people are still watching as well. We got Roblox here, quiet. NAKD flying up. We'll see if it tests $1 today. We got DVD at 360s. LAZR with a huge move as well. I think this was positive results, right? Something like that. Jim Cramer recommends Ford over Rivian. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, for sure. My son loves Roblox, Jason. He freaking loves Roblox. Jason said Roblox, along with Roblox Studio, is an amazing piece of software. If you can dream it, you can do it with a small learning curve and accessible to all ages. Yeah, Palantir, John. Ripping up, bro. All right. Cardano, Stonk, yeah. What's up, Jason? My 13-year-old wants me to buy Roblox for him. Honestly, Roblox is really dope. I have my son plays it all the time. It's a huge game. My son loves it. But it's basically got a bunch of different things. It's kind of like, it's not quite metaverse game, but it's close. It's kind of like the bridge to that. Yeah. Hey, for which one, SPAC? Which one are you talking about, bro? Let me see. Let me scroll up. Coin. Okay. Yeah, Coin, man. Honestly, bro. Okay, I have been a Coinbase user now for about a year. Coinbase is the easiest to use crypto platform I've ever used. Coinbase is the Robinhood of crypto. All right, and I think Coinbase is going to be huge. I don't. At the same time, it's already a really expensive stock, But I think Coinbase is going to be stable. At least that I think it's going to be stable. I think Coinbase, unless they come around with some wacky regulations, I think Coinbase is going to be fine. I've been using Coinbase. Like, I get paid through BitGet, right? And BitGet pays me in crypto. And so one thing I generally do when I get paid on BitGet is I send my money to Coinbase and then I just transfer the money into my bank account, right? And it's seamless. It's easy. And so I think Coinbase will be fine. I think it's a long-term play. And I think as crypto grows larger and larger, Coinbase will too. Yeah, my son made me buy him a Roblox game. It's like Fall Guys. That's where you have to go through the obstacle course. It was fun. I played it with him. I might have played it with him. Yeah, Coinbase has instant transfers too. Yeah, I can get my money, and that's what I usually do. It's pretty cheap. It's cheap enough for me to do it most of the time. But I've done both. I've done ACH and I've done Instant, and they're both pretty flawless. Like ACH, I got my money by the end of the day, But what Coinbase reminds me of is PayPal. PayPal has a direct to debit option. Coinbase has that too. You know what I mean? So Coinbase is like the crypto PayPal from my experience. It's like what a lot of people, even if people like, I'm not even trading on Coinbase. Like, I'm not using Coinbase like that. I'm trading on BitGet. But whenever I take money in and out of BitGet, a lot of the time I'll do it through Coinbase, and it's easy to do through Coinbase. Here's EVGO, guys. EVGO, huge movement. Roblox, getting ready to test these highs up there. We're watching $100. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said though. Like SPAC, like I don't actually trade on Coinbase. Like I trade on BitGet, and BitGet has cheap enough fees to where I can trade actively and often. I can trade a lot on BitGet. I can use leverage on BitGet. I can trade crypto futures. I can invest in crypto. I can copy trade. I basically do everything on BitGet, right? But when I send money in and out of BitGet, I use Coinbase. And I think that's probably a pretty common thing. And because of that, I think Coinbase is going to be big, just because even if people like me don't trade on Coinbase, people are still going to be using it to transfer money in and out, And if it's easy, it's easy, Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, ATER, man. I see that, Sandman. Yeah, thanks, SPAC. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I see ATER, guys. Look at ATER spiked up. Good earnings. Yeah, we can drop the earnings releases for ATER. It looks good. ATR is one that relatively small float of 41 million. Positive third quarter earnings. This is the catalyst. They did lose a little bit in EPS, earnings per share, down from, they lost $3.13 per share, which is down from 5 cents per share year over year. Sales of 68.12 million, worse than the 78.29 million estimate. But the company reported quarterly sales of 68.12 million. It's about 16% increase over sales of 58.78 million the same period last year. So even though ATR had a little bit worse than expected earnings in a lot of different ways, they still doing pretty solid. You know, they're not going to hold most of these gains, and so the EPS is understandable, I think, to be honest. PSTV Fast Track News. Ooh, coffee tastes good, guys. Newsflash. Coffee is good. We got PSTV. It's gapping up, but the volume's a little bit light here, bro. I'm just not. I don't know if I'm loving it. I don't know if I'm feeling it. It's just not. There's no volume. Low liquidity, low volume. Nobody's really paying attention to PSTV, unfortunately. Here, it's just too slow. Look at DVD here, guys. DVD Dover Motorsports. I'm looking up the catalyst for DVD as well. Again, this is Dover Motorsports. They're being acquired by Speedway Motorsports for $361 a share. So I'll drop this catalyst here as well. All right, guys. So while I'm waiting for this short data to come back. All right, so like while I'm waiting for this short data to come back, hold on. While I'm waiting for this short data to come back, do you think I should like put like a little window up here? You know what I mean? Like telling people something like this, you know. Should I write something like this by, you know what I mean? Should I like put that on the app so that people can see it like this? Or like, what do you guys think I should do? Unless they got it fixed already, which I don't think they did. Yeah, the short flow data is still 0. But should I put this up? That way it has this little window, so it tells people a short flow data is going to be fixed by 11/14. Everything else works. I mean, you can still see the float, short volume, market cap, buy ratings. You can look at the SEC filings if you want. You know what I mean? So it still gives you a lot of free data, even without the short float. Yeah, this is still fine. But yeah, it still gives you free data without it. But you can also check it out. Check out the YouTube channel. You know, I might have plugged this a little bit. But no, it still gives you the data. But maybe I can change the color of this also, so I can make this like stick out a little bit more. You know, so I could do something like this. Where'd it go? Make it like white. Yeah, put that up there, make it work. You know, put that up there. Let me know if you guys think I should. I can. Yeah. It's called the Squeeze app in Cal. It's just a programmed app that I built using React Native that gives people free short flow data and information. Usually it'll tell you the short flow data for free. So like usually it'll tell you the short flow data for free. The API provider, the API data provider that I'm using is running into some type of error, you know, and I feel like I should let everybody that have the app know. Look at EVGO here. So still popping up, holding its gains. We're going to see if it continues. NAKD is up there to almost $1 here. And we'll see what happens. Here's AMC, just kind of consolidating. But the big thing is that AMC had a great day yesterday, and it's holding most of its gains from yesterday. It's still sitting at $43 a share. Yeah, it's on. Oh, there's Tony. What's up, bro?
Hey.
What's up, dude? Good morning. I can barely hear you, bro.
Good morning.
There you go. Now I can. What's up, dude?
All right. Keep going. What you were saying?
Yeah, man. I was just gonna say, yeah, it's on the Android Google Play Store in Cal. Coming on iOS eventually. It's just been busy lately. First time I've seen my mom in like 2 years. My mom's in town from Canada.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
A.
My stepdad's Canadian. My stepdad Stan, he's Canadian.
Does he do the A?
They'll say, "You guys going to the store, eh? Where are you guys going?" You know.
Yeah, she had
He's
to
cool
marry
though.
him for
He's a
that
good dude.
reason, right there.
Yeah, I always mess with him. Him and I, like, I'm from Louisiana, so we're always messing with each other. They'll say "use," and I'll say "y'all." I'll say "y'all
Yeah.
going to the store." I say, "Hey, you guys going to the store, eh?"
Hey, you guys going to get a hoagies? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well, give me some brewskis.
Yeah. What's the coffee place? The coffee place is
What is it? I don't know.
it's
Tim Hortons, I know, is
Tim
up there.
Hortons. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
What's
what
weird
they're
is
all
Tim
about it.
Hortons donuts are terrible, man.
I
I had
know,
to
dude. Have you ever had them? They're not that good, bro.
Dude,
Everybody's
I
like,
had to go to
"Oh,
Where was I? I had to go to Columbus and Polaris because Polaris, like 5 years ago, out of nowhere, just did expansion, like.
yeah."
And I went down there for the Geek Squad to do some home theater installing, and yeah, man, the worst donuts I've ever had.
Not that good.
Confused. Like everybody's like, you gotta go here, and I'm like,
Right.
these are worse than Dunkin' Donuts. What's wrong
Right.
with you?
People need to go to Krispy Kreme. Y'all need to go to Mary Lee's or Krispy Kreme, bro. Get Tim Hortons out of here. They're just not that good donuts. Coffee's good. I like the coffee.
Sorry,
But
man.
it's kind of like their Starbucks. But like
Donuts and dunks coming soon. Okay, I'm
Right,
gonna put
hey.
some love into my donut. Dude, that Australian kid. If you guys have ever seen the Australian Shark Tank, just saying, they had this Australian kid that came on there, and he just decided to open up a pop-up shop. Dude's selling each donut for $5. But what's cool about him is that the donut one is beautiful. Then it's got a syringe full of like chocolate or caramel or something that you just pump into it if you want to. And I'm just like,
Oh, that's great.
no, that's creative.
It's
But
like a
keep
bar,
going.
yeah. Hey.
Yeah, no, it's literally like, but it's literally like, just the filling that you would put in it. It's just a creative way to display it, and you figure it's probably costing him $2 to make. He's making $3 per. I'm just like,
That's great margin, bro.
ring.
Yeah, that's great margin, dude. Honestly, 60% margin. What? That's
Yeah,
great.
man. Especially at he started at 14. What I remember watching him. But let's
Oh
see
yeah,
what's going on in this world right now. PayPal
yeah,
third
bro.
quarter profit raises 7%.
Honestly, we got some craziness in the market right now, bro. We got okay, so we have AMC that had their results drop yesterday, and so everybody's kind of watching AMC at this point in time. AMC's numbers came out. I'll post it right here. AMC's numbers came out, and they did third quarter earnings that they revenue beat expectations. Honestly, they had pretty good numbers. Okay, here's their full numbers. So AMC third quarter adjusted EPS came in at 44-cent loss, a 44-cent loss per share. It was better than the 53-cent loss per share estimate. They had adjusted sales of 755 million, which were better than the 708 million estimate, basically. And so here's those numbers right here on screen, right below us. Pretty good numbers. At the same time, though, they didn't really hold. I mean, they moved up a lot yesterday. They went as high as 47.50s in after hours yesterday, but then they dipped pretty heavily. They're still chilling right around $43 though.
I mean, who's been to the movies lately? That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I haven't, yeah. But
sorry,
I do think AMC.
I want to know who's been to the movie theater lately.
I've kind of turned the corner with AMC though. Like I'm kind of bullish on AMC, and let me tell you why. I think AMC has such a large following. I think the apes hold such a large percentage of the float here that when big catalysts happen, it can run. It could run. I've been kind of picking up sentiment in the last few days. Now, do I think it's going to hit $1 million a share? No, but I think that it has potential to hit over 50 this year. I think it could run. I don't think it's a short squeeze play either. I think I hear a lot of people saying it's a short squeeze play, not a high short float, larger float, but I do think it has the potential to potentially run a little bit. And let me know what you guys think. Do y'all think? I know we got the poll going literally right now in the chat, and the poll asks, do you think AMC hits $50 this week? A large majority out of 246 votes already by 7:30 in the morning, we have 58% think yes, 58% are voting yes, 42% are voting no.
Let me look at it real fast. And if it does, the next question is, how long are we holding?
I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. I did see Dune, Daniel. I did see Dune, bro. Great movie. I'm still mad that I got to wait 2 years to see what happens. I'm still mad, you know.
Yeah,
Like I'm still
dude.
mad.
As I was, I never knew anything about Dune personally, and I'm
Me neither.
surprised after like looking back in a day that like who was it? David Bowie was inside of it, or no, it
Yeah,
wasn't David. It was Sting. It was Sting that played
yeah,
like the Dune, the other evil prince that I was learning about. But like
yeah.
I said, yeah, man, it's just like what that
What, the
movie's
movie
over.
ends? We gotta wait 2 years, bro. 2 years. The new one doesn't come out until 2023. Y'all are gonna end the movie. It's worse than the Lord of the Rings, and I love the Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings ended on a cliffhanger, like, oh well, Frodo. We don't know what Frodo's gonna do. He's gonna go, you know,
You know what
return the
people
ring.
are? What
Two
people are
years
like.
later,
But like people are blessed that never had to like wait. You know what I mean? Like the people that can just watch the thing straight through. Like my kid, when 4, if she can get into it, or something like that. I'd be like, you can watch this straight through. Not that she would, but I'm just saying still. We
right,
had to wait 2 years in between each segment of anything that
right,
we were excited about. Now I'm just like, well, you want to watch the whole saga? You want to watch Harry Potter from one
right,
to?
for sure. Yeah, I went and saw The Lord of the Rings in theaters. My daughter, honestly, is a big Stranger Things fan. She loves Stranger Things. I do too. I love Stranger Things as well. It's kind of like our family show. We watch it all together. But yeah, uh, I love Stranger
Season
Things. My
4
daughter
coming out.
watches Stranger Things. And so she's having to wait years to see the new ones. She's had to wait years. So she's been waiting. She showed me the new commercial they had for the
Yep.
new one coming out. But yeah, bro. All right. What do you think about Roblox, dude? Roblox is gapping up as well today. Roblox, RBLX, it's at $96, just under $100 a share.
I would buy it only because my 4-year-old plays it, and
Right. My
she's playing.
7-year-old loves it.
Yeah, I mean I mean, like I'm like trying to figure out what she's doing on her iPad the other day. I didn't know what the game was, and I'm like, what the hell is it? I didn't even know what
Yeah.
Roblox was. Literally, I play a lot of video games, so I'm watching her play it. She's driving a car around, and she's like, "Dad, you help me? I can't get this," because she couldn't get the angle of the car into the gas slot, and I'm like, "Yeah, I
Right.
got you," and I'm like, "Man, this is kind of janky for me, but but then
Right.
again, for kids, it's great. But then again, if you look at Minecraft, dude, I honestly don't, I can't get
I
into
never got into
Minecraft.
it.
Yeah, I can't get
Never got
into it or
into it.
anything. But they say like that's like the building blocks. Honestly,
Mm.
the Roblox is just giving them more tools, like you were saying.
It really is, honestly. And I think Minecraft was just a little bit late for us. Like I think it was just past our age. Like by the time Minecraft came out, I was too old to really appreciate it. But it's a building game, so you build things. That's
Hmm.
the reality of what it is. So it sparks creativity, and that's one thing I do notice in my son is that my son will sit there and build these lavish levels with all these crazy things going on, and it's just pushing his creativity, which I'm for. And I think Roblox, like you said, I think Roblox is just kind of building on that a little bit. I think it's kind of the new part of it. We also have you seen these crypto games, these blockchain games?
No.
Okay, so what blockchain games are, like we can look at like Axie Infinity here. What
Okay.
blockchain games are, it's games where the money you earn in the game is real money. It's cryptocurrency. And so the best way I can describe it is like think about Mario when you're picking up coins. But instead of the coins just being some random game money that's worthless, the money's actually real world value. And now,
So
of course, it's going to be a little bit harder to pick up these coins in the actual game. But when you play the game, you acquire property in the game that's also valuable. It's kind of like a mix between Pokemon cards, Pokemon the video game, and Minecraft. Like if we look at Axie Infinity here, you can see they're selling land right now in the game, and like you can see the land. If you go to the marketplace here, you can look at like what's going on. Some of these creatures are selling for hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars. If we go to the marketplace here, you can see like some of the land. Some of these lands are selling like the most expensive, or what? Look at this land. Some of it's $95,000 a plot. I know they have like Snoop Dogg's neighbor is for sale. Like the plot of Snoop Dogg's neighbor, like where Snoop Dogg lives on this game, is for sale. But some of these are like real world value. Like look at this stuff. The 150,000, 114,000, 80,000. And the crazy thing, like let me show you this, bro. The crazy thing is that these actually have coins, bro. Like if I look at BitGet, we're going to look at CoinMarketCap. So they do have it on BitGet. If you want to invest into some of these coins, they do have it on BitGet. But to go to CoinMarketCap, Axie Infinity, look at this coin right now. This coin has mooned over the last year. This coin was at 47 cents. A few years ago, this coin was at 42 cents. AXS, 42 cents for the coin. It's currently, guys, at $150 per coin, per token. And so anybody that bought thousands of shares here is rich, literally rich right now. And so what this appeases to us, Tony, sorry, I keep rambling, but the reason this is the reason this is interesting to us is because we can speculate on what games will be big in the future. And if we get in early on those games, I'm a big gamer myself. If we can speculate on what games are going to be big in the future and try to get in early on some of those more up and coming games and invest early into those games. Right. And right now, the biggest games are like AXS. Sandbox is the same thing. Sandbox is kind of like Minecraft. It kind of looks like Minecraft, but it's the same concept. There is EHJ. There's a bunch of these coins that are out there that are mooning right now, going absolutely crazy. And a lot of people are saying it's the future. It's the metaverse. It's really what Facebook's changing their name for. So just some really interesting stuff going on there.
Well, I agree. I'm with you, man. And I see people in the chat saying if there was a PS4 game tied to it, dude, if there was a Mario game tied to it, they'd be bankrupt in like 8 minutes. I don't care if I got to put on that little squirrel tail. You remember back in like Super Mario? You remember that one where you fly up? Actually, I got that on Switch right now, dude. And they got a whole bunch.
Bro.
Like they got like advanced suits now where you're all flying by
just the glider.
The glider. There
the glider, bro. I remember that, dude. Everybody wanted it.
No, you remember the glider. The one now you fly up by just flicking your tail, dude. You just man, I'm gone, dude. Yeah, it's cool. But anyways, but yeah, like I said, I mean I can't believe that's a real thing. Like,
yeah, dude, it's the future, bro.
I like to think I'm plugged in, but damn, man.
Dude, honestly, I'm trying to get my son involved with it, bro. I'm trying to get my son in it because, like, the reality is my son loves games like this. And if I can plug him into these games early, I mean, listen, maybe he can buy me a house in 5 years. You know what I mean? Or maybe he could get Snoop Dogg's neighbor. But on a serious note, I'm obviously joking, guys. But I really am trying to get my son into these games because I think these games are the future. And like I said, these games are like real. Like you earn money on these games. There's two ways. You can either invest into these tokens outside of the game, so like not play the game at all and just kind of speculate on what games are going to be big and buy tokens there, or you could just earn the tokens by playing the game. You can earn property by unlocking it in the game, and as the game grows and becomes bigger and bigger, the in-game currency, the token, is going to become more and more valuable. And again, we can look at some of these tokens. Like, these are some of these coins that have gone crazy. Like, let me show you how crazy some of these moves are. Like, this is Axie Infinity, which is the largest one. And then there's Sand, S-A-N-D is another one. Look at Sand's token. And like I said, these have mostly mooned over the last year. Look at this.
I like the idea of you coming down for breakfast or something. Your son sitting there in a suit in the next year, and he's like, "Yeah, I sold Snoop Dogg's neighbor.
I bought the house.
Yeah, no, I sold a lot of Snoop Dogg's neighbor. You know, it was a big sale. Feeling good about today." He's like, "Where'd you get that suit?"
Yeah, hey, that's kind of what it is, bro. And honestly, our kids are gonna love it, dude. Like, okay, here's Sandbox from November of 2020, so exactly a year ago. Sandbox was at less than 4 cents. It's currently at like $3.20. And so there's a bunch of them. There's Mana, M-A-N-A. There's a lot of these games floating around. What I really like it for, I don't know if I'm going to play these games. Maybe I will. But what I really like it for is that I can speculate on what games are going to be big. I can say, hey, I can analyze the games. I can see which ones I think are going to be big in the future, and then I can just invest into those tokens because I'm a gamer, and so I love analyzing games. And so that's a way, if you don't feel like playing the game, that you can still take advantage of this movement.
I dig it, John.
Hey, and on not to sell out real quick, but BitGet does have most of these available. So you can buy Sand on BitGet. You can buy AXS on BitGet. You can buy AHJ. You can buy Mana. So BitGet's got a lot of these altcoins that are in these games that if you want to just invest into them yourself, check out BitGet. There's the link. Hey, help support the channel. All right. Anyways,
that's what I'll have you program next as a Bitcoin video game.
Yeah. Hey, honestly, bro, I don't know if I could do that. I'd probably mess that thing up, dude. We got Laser here. Look at Laser. Laser's at 26. I can't remember what the catalyst was.
What is?
I'm pretty sure this had a deal with Nvidia, is what this one was. So yeah, I do have the catalyst for this one. I guess I didn't post it. I thought I posted it. But yeah, this is a deal with NVIDIA is what this is. So Laser is up. The company announced its LiDAR solution has been selected to be a part of the sensor suite in the NVIDIA Drive Hyperion Autonomous Vehicle Reference Platform. Nailed it. I have no idea what this means, but hey.
I don't know why Elon's so against LiDAR, dude. I mean,
Is
cars
he really?
costing. Oh, dude, he is so against lidar. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
He's just
It,
like, no, my cameras can do everything. Look at them doing everything, and then you like literally see the difference. Like who is it? Neo uses lidar, and a couple others do as an extra thing. And sure, it's an expensive camera, but I mean, it's not like we're paying $50,000 for these vehicles. So
yeah.
I'm
Yeah, for
just
sure.
saying. I'm just saying you could maybe add an extra 5 grand onto the price, because I mean it's just the overall sensor capability of what lidar is actually able to detect. Because sometimes the cameras can't see like white areas and everything. Like you've seen them do their crash tests where they go ramming in the trucks and everything. It's because they can't actually sense that, because it becomes kind of like a cloud in the set of the situation,
Right, right.
and that's what the computer thinks it's thinking. But a lidar sensor can actually detect certain things. But he's just so against it that he refuses to
Even
bring
look at
it.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, so this is what LiDAR is, just to read you guys. So it's light detection and ranging, is what LiDAR stands for. It is a technology used to create high resolution models of ground elevation with a vertical accuracy of 4 inches. LiDAR equipment includes a laser scanner, a global positioning system, which is a GPS, and an internal inertial no sorry and an inertial navigation system. INS is typically mounted on a small aircraft. LiDAR is a remote sensing method that uses lasers to measure the elevation like ground force in buildings, and it uses the ultraviolet visible or near infrared source to sense objects. So it's basically some type of motion sensing um, technology here. But yeah, so basically they did a deal with NVIDIA after the company announced its LiDAR solution has been selected to be part of the sensor suite in the NVIDIA Drive Hyperion autonomous vehicle reference platform. So, yeah, basically, they chose the technology for one of NVIDIA's vehicle platforms, basically, is what this is for LAZR. And it's gapping up pretty heavily. I mean, it's up from 1750s all the way to 26. So it's up about $9 a share.
It's not saying that it's not old tech, everybody, but the reality is there's more that is needed inside of these cameras than just what he's offering so far.
Yeah.
So its reality is I would rather have every source available within the system, especially when it's trying to detect everything. I mean, that's why our cars are not actually auto driving and everything. It's because, human eyes can detect so much more when it really comes down to everything, and it's just a computer doing everything. So it's not lidar is not old. I just need a complete system that's able to graph. And like you're saying, I didn't know it was only 4 inches when it comes down to it. But
Yeah.
whatever we have currently now needs to be upgraded still. And I wonder what the Cybertruck's going to come out with their new situation, because I mean, it's taken a lot
Yeah.
longer than anybody anticipated, kind of, I would say, for
Yeah,
that
no,
truck.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. And honestly, I don't know enough about it to really say. It's just one of those things that I'm just kind of watching to see what happens with it. And LAZR is up. We gotta watch this one today. I'm trying to see what the float is. The float is, I'm showing 218 million, so it's a larger float stock. It's still putting in a pretty big percentage move. It's up like 50% today. It's up more than that all the way up to $30. So it's worthwhile to pay attention to. I think. I think I see a few people asking me about AMC. I think AMC had good earnings. I don't think it's going to hold all of its gains, but I want to see AMC get over 45 specifically, and then I want to see it test $50. I'm not saying it's going to. I really don't know what AMC is going to do, and nobody else does either. But I'm just watching for that move because I think if AMC breaks over 45 and holds, that's a really bullish sign, and I think it's going to cause a lot of eyes to watch it basically for AMC. And we'll see what happens. We're at almost $43 right now. It reached highs of pre-market of 47.50, which is pretty nice. And again, we got the poll going right now. Currently of over 300 votes, 58% think yes, AMC is going to break $50 this week. 42% think no, AMC is not going to break $50. So if you want to vote on the poll, it's live now. You can check it out. Make sure to hit the like button on the stream if you haven't already. We do this live for free every single day. And yeah, we'll see what happens.
Hey, corporate, whenever you go get an eye test, isn't it weird how that computer like just starts visualizing your thing as you look into it? Sorry, he was talking about an eye doctor says I have perfect vision, yet I'd rather rely on a computer. I'm just saying, like, when you look into the thing with your eye, it like puts your perfect vision so you can see the thing and it detects it I think that's crazy because it's probably
Yeah,
like the dilation inside it, or the right, the like the pupil raising and everything, or dilating. But
yeah.
it's just crazy whenever I see that stuff. Sorry, I
Oh
just
no,
saw
you're good. I
somebody
gotta go
mention one of
get
those eye tests.
glasses. I gotta go get glasses. My daughter needs glasses too. My daughter has astigmatism. I am nearsighted, so I can't see far away well, but I can see up close okay. But
The
I need
army gave me
glasses.
LASIK. I mean, I
Yeah.
still my left eye. I was born with it actually shut. Like 3 months in, they had to
Oh
surgically
damn.
open my eyelid.
Oh
So
man.
yeah, I came out looking like Popeye. Hey, hey. But
Right.
anywho, yeah. So my left one's just 0.25 weaker, no matter what, even after LASIK from the military. So
Right. Right.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't need glasses, but I still
Right.
rock my Tom Ford. I'm like, what's up?
Yeah. Hey, I feel you. I do it too. All right. EPGO's tested these highs at 18. It's at 1760s. There's 18s, but no, I was thinking about getting LASIK. To be honest, if they would give me LASIK, I would. I don't know if I can since I'm nearsighted. I don't think I have the. I think LASIK's only for something else, but I would love it. My
No,
daughter
no,
loses her glasses all the
LASIK's for
time.
everything, brother.
Okay, good. Honestly, because that's what I
Period.
need. My daughter, honestly, I bought my daughter an expensive pair of like $200 glasses. She literally lost them in a week. Like 1 week, they're gone. Then she wanted the expensive glasses again. I said, no, ma'am, we're going to Walmart. You're getting $10.
Quality,
You're getting
bro.
some $10 glasses until you can prove to me that you're going to keep these things.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
it's for nearsighted, farsighted, it's for
oh,
everything.
that's dope.
Around 40 is really, well, around 40 to 50 after about 10 to 15 years of having it is if you might need to touch it up. The only thing that sucks during it, just to be transparent with you,
Yeah,
is, man, you have to keep your eyes shut the entire day pretty much, and you have to basically keep your eyes closed for that until you wake up the
right.
next morning in a
Yeah,
roundabout way. You just want to go to sleep when you get home. But I'll tell you what, they
yeah,
gave me Valium for the first time ever in my life. I sat there and I told this man my whole life story. He listened too. I was blown away by how much I was there for like 20 minutes waiting. I was like, thank you for listening, but Valium, man, that's a trip. But
yeah,
anyways, but yeah, like I said, it's for everything. And the reality is, for her, the doctor will evaluate her to make sure that she's a candidate, not because of her eye ability, because of her age, pretty much. Because you want to be still a certain age in order to get it done. But you're definitely a candidate, I would say.
yeah. Honestly, I'd get him if I could, bro. I'd get him if I could. I'll think about it. I'm a little bit nervous about any type of procedure, but I'll think about it for sure.
Yeah, your whole eye goes, you go blind for a second, dude. It's crazy,
Yeah,
man. It's
a
black.
little
Dude,
scary, bro.
they showed me a video of it. My whole eye went black for a second. It was crazy. I was like, whoa.
Damn. That's the only thing I'm scared of, bro. That's the only thing I'm scared of. I'm looking at NAKD, guys. Look at NAKD. NAKD is a gapping up. I'm trying to drop the catalyst here, but it won't let me post this. Hold on. Outstanding stock. Okay. Here's the catalyst for NAKD. Um,
I think Martin's jumping on Rivian. Who's gonna be jumping on that train?
Okay, hold on. So I know I heard Kramer. There's the catalyst for NAKD. So NAKD up to 94 cents basically. I heard Kramer rejected rejected Rivian and instead said that he liked Ford, which I
See,
don't know.
the,
I'm
the
wondering.
problem with Ford is it's been split so many times that it's valueless inside of a growth. I mean, it's not saying it's not the most valuable. I mean, they produce the most valuable vehicle. Period. The F-150 sells. Let's see here. During my year of car sales, which is like 2.5 years ago, I believe it was 900,000 units of the F-150 moved, while the other second highest vehicle was the Toyota Corolla, and that did 330 during that year. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
it's
not a
just
big Ford guy.
I'm
I
not
don't
a
like
Ford
Ford.
guy, period, but those trucks move, okay, when it
Yeah.
comes down to it. But when you actually look at Rivian, you got to look at what it's doing. One, it's producing vehicles. Two, it's producing skateboards to literally, basically, no, skateboards are the decks that they literally, with the battery and the power of everything.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they're going to
yeah.
be
Electric
selling those.
skateboards,
There
basically.
you
Yeah,
go. They're going to be selling them to other uh,
that's dope.
places. And then they have the contract now with Amazon. So, I mean, Amazon with the 100,000 vehicles that are currently being produced with the van, that's what I know about them so far. And I've known that, though, and everybody has, if you knew anything about them, for the last year to year and a half. So, have they done anything? They're about to make their situation. But yeah, I mean, they're still, the thing is, everything costs more to buy for these new companies, but at the same time, you're still looking at $90,000 to $100,000 for an F-150, and you see them
Yeah, it's
things
so much right now.
everywhere. I know,
Yeah,
you see them everywhere. So I mean,
it's
it's
just a
weird.
tough time to buy a car, bro. Microchip shortages is making numbers obscene in terms of car numbers, like just so expensive. It's so expensive to buy a car and a house right now, you know. But just the microchip shortage is weird. When do y'all think? Let me ask a question. When do you think the microchip shortage? Let me ask the chat a question. Question is, when do you think prices go down? When do you think prices correct after this huge bubble in microchips?
Whenever we decide to infrastructure a building and start producing them with companies, as soon as the
Yeah.
country actually invests into these companies to the point, like, I mean, I'm not trying to point out countries, but you see like China build an entire damn hospital in like, I mean, like what, like it was like a month or like a week or something crazy like that. I'm just saying, I mean, we could do a lot with what we actually have. We're all this money, and it's not even about politics. We're not even going there. Don't bring that
Right.
up into the
I don't care
chat.
about
Okay,
politics.
yeah,
I know
it's just
exactly what people are gonna say.
yeah.
People are gonna say, but it's related to politics, and I
Yeah,
get it.
but
But
it's
like,
just the money that I would say that we could actually achieve this, because we're seeing that our companies are being infected, okay? And even though the companies are getting this squeeze, which it's therefore costing the American people more money. So inside of my eyes, once we, as you know, they start investing more. And by the way, I'm going to look into this and I'll get back about it. But I wonder whatever happened with that intellectual rights situation from Tencent, I think it was, or something like that, because they were thinking about just letting it go so they could produce chips out the wazoo. But it's kind of like,
yeah,
I would just say, if once we actually start to invest inside of the chip shortage as a, well, maybe not a nation, but just as like a focus, then everything else evens out. Because I mean, look at everything for everybody. Period. What's actually going on top of everything is there's plenty of chips available. I would say it's just those chips are kind of stuck in the California seaport. So
yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. And I see Tanvir here saying, Tanvir says, I work for a global tech giant who relies on microchips and components. We're told it's going to be mid 23 before we see normalization. That's crazy, bro. Honestly, so it's one of those things where a lot of people are asking me yesterday how to capitalize on the housing bubble that we're in right now. And the only like you could either sell your house. I'm not saying you should. Trust me, I'm not telling you to sell your house, guys. Um, or sell your car. But there's two things you could do. And there's the two things that a lot of people are doing right now. They are specifically refinancing their homes since prices are so much so they can get way more money, you know, and even if price is correct, they're still going to be able to capitalize on that. And a lot of people are selling their cars. You know, a lot of people bought a car 3 years ago for a specific price, and they're selling the used car with tens of thousands of more miles on it back to the dealership for the same price. I've heard a lot of people doing that. A lot of people doing that. So they're literally trading in a 3-year-old car with tens of thousands of more miles on it than when they bought it for the same price they bought it for. So they're getting all their money back. A lot of people are doing that right now. And so that's kind of the biggest ways that I see people doing it. But I'm not telling you should. I'm just saying. Um, do they ever go down? They just stop going up. Yeah, that's basically it. You know.
Max is good. He's sleeping, doing his. He's staring at me now. But you know, like I said, it's just like, because being in the car. I mean, we're still friends with people in the car industry overall, and then on top of it, everybody has to understand that up until, let me log in real fast. Up until Friday, I'm still a claims adjuster, even though I'm a trainer during this time. So I have to overview and get people into shops and everything during my last week as well. So, I mean, understanding that the shops are so far back because the parts are delayed, as well as overall availability for things. I mean, this is continuing to go on, and there's so many different reasons of why. I mean, there's working, there's this, there's that, but the reality is our, I mean, like that ship lockup is not. Those are products from blankets to, you know, to chips, literally. And even though they're figuring out a way to do it, we're in a standstill right now. We will get out of this situation within the next year once we focus more. But right now, it's kind of like especially with the holidays coming up. I mean, everybody, if you're planning on getting something for the holidays, get it now before the people
Yeah.
start to get greedy,
Because
because
dude,
everything.
prices are gonna almost
Yes.
certainly go up, bro. It's gonna be craziness. I think this holiday season just
And
craziness.
I mean, it's just
Uh,
the people. And keep in mind one last thing, real fast, because just to make sure everybody
sure,
understands,
sure.
like me, I like Bape stuff, right? So just
Yeah,
as an understanding, it was $1,500 for that Bape Bear Brick, okay, instead of Japan. It was 1725 over here because we pay like a import and everything. Okay, that thing right there sold for $8,000, and they're continuing to grow. It's not about the
damn.
product, okay? It's about the rarity of things. So
Right.
never
It's
mind
about
that focus there. Yeah, it's
there's a big saying on
mhm,
YouTube. Even on YouTube, it's about the scarcity. It's
yeah.
about the scarcity.
And it's a fake scarcity. Keep that in mind. I'll be the first one to tell everybody that. There's
That's
people
exactly
that,
what they do. That's what the
yes.
smart companies do, though, bro. That's what the smart companies do is they have fake scarcity. It's the same thing Popeyes did with their chicken sandwich. Fake scarcity. They limited the supply and it pushed the demand. Sorry.
Like I said, it's just period A to B. I just want, I mean, I want us to get back to where we're at. I want everybody to feel comfortable going out. I want everybody's things. I mean, to be, but it's just like, I mean, my hype stuff. I mean, this week on Thursday, there's a Tiffany's Supreme collaboration coming out, and do you know that? Normally, the buzz on Supreme is garbage, and right now it's so hot that if you don't try to use Apple Pay on that, you're not getting that shirt, number one. And then that shirt's going to sell for 5 times. So it's not the products, like I say, even though I'm a hype beast when it comes down to it, it's about the damn money and what flows and what people are willing to do after the situation. My only advice, just like in stocks, prepare yourself. Be aware of what you're getting into. If your friend tells you something, maybe do a double DD check on the situation before you jump in. If me and John are suggesting something, keep in mind these are
Yeah.
comfortable for what we're in. It's not for
Yeah,
you.
we're
That's
just
why we always say,
speculating.
there you
Guys, we're
go.
just speculating. And we
So
don't know anything. Like I said, I can't guarantee anything. I can't guarantee you're going to make money with anything. We're all just brainstorming here.
yeah, and like I said, I mean, no. And last thing before I go today, because I gotta get to work.
Sure,
No
sure.
communism, no forced anything like that. I don't know what's going on in the chat over here, but like I said, what my suggestion would be to invest into these companies like we're infrastructuring anyways. That is part of infrastructure, just to make sure everybody understands everything that you want that you don't own right now. That's infrastructure, because the reality is some things you need, some things you want. Okay, but us creating a foundation, which I'm very firm on throughout life of anything I'm involved in, if we foundationally have these chips available for the companies, and even though the companies will benefit for them, so will the people of every country rather than just one focus. So
Yeah.
that's just my opinion, and that's where I would love to Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Well, I didn't know that. Well, the hospital. I was just surprised that happened. That was crazy. Okay, that's just one
Yeah.
thing. But no, I don't believe in forced labor whatsoever or anything like that, Ali. Okay, I understand what he's saying now. He was saying because the hospital that was built in China was forced labor. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not with that whatsoever. I'd rather take 3 months to make sure the thing didn't fall over like a Legos. Okay,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, like I said, I love everybody. Thank you very much for your
Hey,
time,
bro.
John.
We appreciate you being here, dude.
Let me get on real fast.
Y'all
For
go
everything
give
I
this
get
man
off.
a follow. I'll post his Twitter handle here if you want to go follow this man. Uh,
Yep,
here's
big
his link.
things.
Go give that man a follow.
Big green days for everybody today, man. Have a good day, okay, brother?
Hey, you too, brother. I'll see
All
you
right,
next time, dude.
later.
Later, bro. All right, guys. So I see somebody asking how to quit vaping. So I'll tell you how I did it. I used to be a big smoker. I used to chain smoke cigarettes, and of course, I'm not recommending anybody do this. I'm not telling anybody to do anything. This is just how I specifically was able to quit. All right, the way I was able to quit is that I went from smoking cigarettes to vaping nicotine. And anybody that claims that vaping is worse than actual cigarettes is just somebody that can't quit cigarettes. Like I hear it all the time, specifically from you know uh, my parents. To be honest, my mom, big smoker, right? She won't vape because she's like, oh, vaping's worse than cigarettes. No, it's not. That's just an excuse that people make so that they don't have to quit smoking real cigarettes, right? Vaping is obviously and self-evidently better than than actual cigarettes. Is it good for you? Of course not, but it's better for you than cigarettes are. But the reality is I went from smoking cigarettes to vaping nicotine. And then I went from vaping nicotine to vaping CBD. And then I went from vaping CBD to nothing. That's how you quit. That's the steps, right? It's kind of like a little bit easier each time. So you go from cigarettes to vaping nicotine, you go from vaping nicotine to vaping CBD, and then you go from vaping CBD to nothing. That's how I was able to quit. It worked really well. Carol was able to quit the same way, and this was years and years ago. Both use the same method. It works. It works. It's kind of like a little crutch each time. That's how I personally did it. Of course, I'm not saying anybody should do this. I'm not telling people to go do this. I'm not telling people to do anything. I'm just saying that's how I personally did it, and it worked. All right. Hey, what's up, Tari? Hey, salute to you as well, brother. Thank you, man. Yeah, I just hear a lot of people and everybody, like a lot of the time it's the chain smokers that just can't quit cigarettes. So they try to say, oh, vaping's bad. It's like, dude, you just can't quit cigarettes. Like, just be real about it. Don't try to act like vaping is worse than cigarettes. It's completely self-evident that vaping is I'm not saying it's good, but it's certainly probably better for you than cigarettes are. Anyways, let me get off that topic. We got AMC, it's at $43. Again, we got the poll. A lot of people are voting on this poll right now, guys. A lot of people have voted. We got NAKD. Look at Lucid. What about Lucid? But AMC, we got a lot of people that voted on this poll. Currently, we have about 400 people. 56% of those people think, yes, AMC is going to hit 50 this week. 44% think, no, AMC is not going to hit 50 this week. Again, let me go vote on it. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel. Yeah, I mean, what made me quit is just telling myself, like, these don't do anything. Like, they don't do anything. Like, you spend money on them, and they literally kill you. You know what I mean? They don't do anything. It's something that they don't do anything. Like, what's the purpose of them? Like, they don't actually do anything. Anyways, let me not. All right, guys. Hey, we got NAKD at 93. We got AMC. Well, no, I mean, they've done studies that show that vaping is better for you than smoking anything. Vaping anything is better for you than smoking anything. And that goes from nicotine and from everything else, and that's been highly studied, of course. All right, so NAKD filing shows registration for 300 million common stock offering. Now, I'm wondering what's going on here. So they are trading high after the company announced that it entered into a definitive agreement under which they're going to acquire the outstanding stock in 3 entities comprising of Centro Automotive Group. So here's the catalyst for NAKD here. We also have Roblox here. A lot of people watching Roblox. Look at Lucid, though. Lucid is one that I haven't really looked at as much as I maybe should have, because Lucid is moving here, guys. Lucid is up pretty big. Looks good. Just moving up on EV momentum here. And Lucid almost up to $50. I think if we're watching Lucid, I think it's got to hit 50. I think that's what most people are going to be paying attention to. Yeah, their earnings this week. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, Nick. You know how these goes, bro. It's kind of like back in the day, we had a lot of companies that are just jumping and piggybacking on hot sectors, and that could be what's going on. We got PTON, guys. Peloton spiking up. It's at 52.12. Let's see why this move is happening. So Peloton spiking up. PTON. So Peloton unveils its first connected strength product called the, quote, Peloton Guide. They announced their first connected strength product, which is called the Peloton Guide. It's an AI-enabled device that connects to TVs, providing members instant access to a suite of expert instructors and the well-loved Peloton content library. And this is all quoting, of course. I'm not pumping these guys up. Peloton Guide is Peloton's most accessibly priced hardware product yet, and is going to include new Peloton heart rate band for an overall bundle price starting at $495 US. $645 Canadian. And then they have a quote here that says, quote, over the last couple of years, we've seen the interest in our strength content explode. That was said by Tom Cortese, Peloton's co-founder and chief product officer. He also said, quote, Peloton Guide demystifies strength training to create a more engaging experience that will help members stay motivated. We combined our world-class instructors and class content with the best machine learning technology to create a whole new way to train. This is just the beginning of Peloton's strength. Guide will keep getting smarter so it can continue to grow alongside our members, end quote. And that was from Peloton. So they unveiled their new AI-driven TV connecting device for Peloton. And yeah, we're up to 5220s for Peloton here. Peloton at the other on the other end, though, had some pretty massive drops if we're looking at it really here. So Peloton was up to $90 a share. It moved all the way back down to $50. And so this little bounce, to be completely honest, for me personally, is nothing. I'm still not bullish in Peloton. Again, I don't think the longevity is there for Peloton. Like, good idea. Should it be $100 a share? Probably not. I think competition is going to come out, and it's going to be really difficult for Peloton to grow. To be honest, if I'm being real, I think it's a little gimmicky of a product. Now, you might use Peloton. That's cool. I think it could probably get some sales in the first year, but I think after a year, it's going to kind of fizzle out. I think it's a little bit gimmicky of a product. Me personally, that's just my own subjective opinion, not saying that that's true. And of course, I'm just speculating on it myself. I just don't know if it's going to last in this market, and we'll see. Roblox going to squeeze? I don't know, man. Here's Roblox here, guys. So we're watching Peloton. It's gapping up on that catalyst. Roblox had some numbers drop for it. So Roblox had some numbers came out. So Roblox, let me find the catalyst here. A company reported better than expected third quarter EPS results. They also reported third quarter DAUs. Right, and to put it into perspective, DAU stands for the proportion of the number of users who have installed the game and play it every day. So daily average use is what I'm assuming this is, right? Daily active users. Okay, daily active users is up big for Roblox here, which honestly I could kind of expect. Here's the numbers here. Third quarter EPS of 13 cents, beat 14-cent loss estimate. Sales of 509.3 million, may not compare to the 636 million estimate. Bookings of 637.8 mil for Roblox. But again, they did have their DAU drop. They did have their DAU go up, 31% year over year. So the daily active users is up 30+% year over year, which is a good sign for Roblox. Are you guys bullish on Roblox? Are you guys bullish? Let me know. Let me know if you're bullish on Roblox or not. Yeah, it's like a treadmill. I know. Hey, dude. Hey, you want to be on this or no? You're already on it right now. Okay. Say hey to everybody. Dude, your hair's looking cool, bro. I love it, man.
I didn't even do a hairdo.
I know, dude. Look, you're looking handsome. You're going to get all the ladies, right?
No.
Pound it?
No.
Dude, yeah. You got to be like, yeah.
No.
Dude, you're looking cool, bro.
I say no.
I say no? Okay. That's cool. Yeah, you see what we're talking about today, bro? Roblox, the game. It's doing really good, bro. The daily active users is up 30% in Roblox. Roblox is doing well. You know, Roblox players are living life, doing well. Game's getting pumped up. Stock. Roblox has a stock. Look, this is the Roblox stock. It's $97.25 a share. What do you think about that? Cool, huh? Do you still play Roblox? Yeah, I think you do. What was the game where you have to get through the obstacle course? Is it Fall Guys? What's it called?
It's called Fall Guys.
Fall Guys?
That's not a Roblox game.
That's not a Roblox game? Okay.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
The Fall Guys game.
The Fall Guys game?
Yeah.
Yeah, all
One
right.
of them.
I thought it was like part of Roblox, no?
No.
No?
Okay. How you doing this
Wait,
morning,
are you
man?
talking about where everyone is like an Among Us guy?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm talking about the game where you got the big jiggly man and he's got to get through the obstacle course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Fall Guys.
That's Fall Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he loves Roblox. I thought Fall Guys. Let me see. I'm gonna look this up. Fall Guys, a Roblox game.
That's Fall Guys Roblox.
Yeah, Fall Guys is a Roblox game, bro.
No, it is.
Yes, it is. It's that, and that's the beautiful thing about Roblox. Roblox is huge. It's got all these different facets of it. There's all these different parts of games. That's cool, right? All right. Hey, wait. Where you going? Hey, love you. Love you.
Love you too.
Have a good day at school, man. Yeah, he does. Honestly, Johnny, you think he does, right? You think he looks like Carol. But, like, let me show you. You think he looks like Carol until I pull out a picture of me when I was a kid. Like, watch. Let me show you. Let me find it. Watch. And he does, granted, he does look a lot like Carol, I'll be real, you know. But he also looks like me. I had blonde hair, surprisingly enough, as a child. I don't know why my blonde hair went away, you know. But, man, I had a mullet as a kid, dude. I'm more surprised my parents, I'm more surprised my parents didn't pay for these samples. Alright. Hey, thank you guys. Fall Guys is a different game, but it's copied in Roblox. Okay, that makes sense. But now here, look. This is me as a kid. Alright. I don't know what happened to me. I look way different. My hair went dark. My beard is still kind of blonde. But like if you look at me as a kid, you gotta see it. That is me as a child. That and this right here. And so like he looks like me. I just look different. I grew up and looked different. Yeah, I was blonde, super blonde as a child. But yeah, we got another one here too. So that's me as a kid. I had a straight mullet as a kid, man. That was me as a kid. My hair just went dark. Oh yeah, I was super 90s kid, bro. You know. Alright. Yeah, Falls Guy's dope. But we'll see what happens with Roblox, man. Roblox is doing well. You know, Roblox is doing well. How's his trading out of school going? I don't know. I stopped letting him trade because he started giving away. I bought him this pickaxe for Minecraft. It was like $30-$40 for Halloween. And he was supposed to have it for Halloween. He went to school. He traded it for 4 old baseball cards. That was not worth anything. You know. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, he probably will, Tosh. Yeah, you know. All right, but yeah, we got Roblox up to almost 100. We still got the vape argument going on. I mean, like I said, I think you got some people that are really addicted to cigarettes, and that anytime, and it's just a really convenient argument for them to say, oh, well, vaping's worse for you than cigarettes, just so they can keep smoking cigarettes. The reality is vaping has been heavily studied, and we're not saying it's good for you. I'm certainly not saying it's good for you, but it's almost certainly better for you than cigarettes, in studies at least. And I think that's just self-evident thing. And anybody trying to pretend that that's not the case is probably, like I said, a smoker. You know what I mean? Because it's a really convenient argument for them. Might not be easy to hear or accept, but like it's the truth. Honestly, I have the same debate with my mom because my mom's a smoker, and I try to get her to vape, and she won't. But yeah, love you, mom. Yeah. What's up, James? Yeah, it's not really a huge deal. Who cares? Yeah, sometimes Beach. Sometimes you will. Hey, what's up, James? Hey, good to see you, bro. Good morning, team. Hope everyone is doing well. It's been a little while. I took a break, bit to focus on my family and other income. Hey, I feel you, James. No worries, brother. Good to see you here, man. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Pony, I don't think it's really necessary. I mean, I could find a million studies that show it. You know what I mean? It would take literally 5 seconds. I don't feel like staying on this argument, though. There's no reason to. And like I said, anybody that's arguing against what I'm saying is probably like a chain smoker. To be completely real, no offense. It's just probably reality. It's not a fun truth. It's not a convenient truth. Sometimes it's easier to just argue against, the things that you don't feel like doing. Like if you don't feel like quitting smoking, sometimes it's easier to just argue in favor of it. But again, I think anybody that's really being objective about it understands. Now, with that said, we're going to move on from that argument. It's just causing too much drama in the chat. We got EVGO, guys. EVGO, rip it up. It's at 18.20s, almost $19. Yeah, it's just common sense. Exactly. Yeah, she watches. She watches. For a long time, like I said, my mom, I just now saw my mom for the first time in like 2 years. So my mom's at my house right now. And it's the first time. I hadn't seen her in 2 years. She had been in Canada for the last few years. So good to see her. She's finally in town. Yeah, we got Laser here. And this is on that LiDAR technology. Naked trying to push up to test $1 here. We got PPSI. What do y'all think of PPSI today? Hey, thank you, G. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. He says, good morning, John. Good luck, everyone. I spent all my funds yesterday, so I have nothing to trade with today, but came here to give you a like. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, my son uses a nebulizer all the time for asthma. Same thing. It's just vapor. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's an objective truth. Like, people are just, like I said, sometimes the truth hurts and it's not a convenient truth for people to hear. Sometimes it's easier to say, yeah, vaping's bad. I'm just going to keep chain smoking cigarettes. But again, it is what it is. A lot of people just stuck in their ways. It is what it is. I can't judge. I'm stuck in my ways and I'm stuck in my own ways as well in certain areas. So who cares? It's all love here. I appreciate you all being here regardless of your stance on that. And yeah, we're going to move on. But yeah, AMC, guys, like I said, we got a bunch of people voting on this. So AMC, we got over 450 people, 475 people, 56% of people think yes, AMC is going to hit $50 this week. 44% of people think no. Right now, guys, in chat, tell me your argument on why or why not you think AMC is going to break or not break over $50. I think AMC will probably break 50 sometime soon, just based off of the sheer following that AMC has. I think if we look at the long-term chart, AMC is now over $40 a share. It's testing previous highs. It's breaking previous highs. And $50 is not that far-fetched. It's not that far away from us. We've got a really easy path there. And I think that once that happens, more volume and more interest is going to flow towards AMC. But again, let me know what your argument is regarding this and why. Let's hear it. All right, so let's hear your arguments, guys. I'm down to listen, No break of no sales of movie tickets. Who cares about the stock? Think about the fundamentals. Well, yeah, but I mean, fundamentals are not always the only thing we base trades off of. We base it off of technicals. I'm a short-term day trader. I'm a scalper. A lot of my trades are based purely off of technicals. I don't even care what fundamentally is going on with the stock or crypto or whatever I'm looking at. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel like SPAC. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? What's up, Anita? Hey, good morning. Toxic check this morning. Nah, we just got more people here, bro. You know how it goes. We got more people here. We've been getting hundreds and hundreds of people, before the open the last week or two. So we just got some new people. And, listen, we can all agree to disagree. Discord is good to have with people. So regardless of what you guys believe, it's always good to hear different perspectives. That's what ultimately helps you grow as a person, is hearing multiple different perspectives. So it's all good, guys. Let's be optimistic about everything. And we got AMC, guys. AMC sitting right under 43. So let's see what everybody says. AMC will go down because big recession begins 11/11. We'll see. Not the slightest clue. Interesting. AMC to 8. AMC is not a stock. Yeah, it is. Why? I bought at 45.45 to participate. That's why. Thoughts on QS, Oscar? We can look at QS here. QS, very good volume. High momentum coming through for QS. Big moves. QuantumScape. I've heard a lot of people talking about this as well. They dropped a Form DEF 14A filing. Basically an EV play that's moving up on EV momentum. So I think you just got to analyze the entire EV sector to see what's going to happen here. The charts don't show a downtrend, man. I mean, if we look at this chart, like I said, if we look at the daily chart for AMC, this is not a downward trend. Like I said, this chart on AMC looks pretty strong. It's up to $45. Again, the number one sign of strength. Like, if we look at this chart on a daily, like AMC over the last year has gone from its lows at 191 all the way up to its highs at 72, and it's holding most of those gains. It's at $45 a share. Objectively speaking, that's a pretty strong move. We also have higher lows here. So we have higher low here. We have higher low here. Hopefully we can put in some higher lows over $40 as well. And I think that's what a lot of people are watching for. So we have higher lows all around these levels. Hopefully we can put in a higher low around 40 as well. 40, big whole dollar number. We're over that now. We're at 45. But I think this trend is pretty strong. Even if you look at a 15-minute chart, we see that AMC back on the second, about a week ago, was at $36 a share. We're currently over 42s, right around $45 a share. So we'll see if we hold. But a lot of people are watching 40 now. AMC about Wednesday. EVGO, yeah. Hey, what's up, Hammer? Hey, good morning, bro. AMC not for day traders, yeah. I tend to agree. I mean, I don't know. You can day trade it. It's not something that, like, there's this like rumor that, or there's this kind of weird thing people are saying, like, day trading is hurting AMC. Of course it's not. That's something that is just not true. It's just not accurate. Day trading is giving it liquidity. You know what I mean? Any type of volume, whether it's day trading, swing trading, investing, is good for AMC. Even short traders getting involved is good because it gives it squeeze potential. Yeah, I feel you, Trader T. Thoughts on, what's up, Sam? Thoughts on NAKD? Yeah, we're looking at NAKD. NAKD, $1 is a big resistance level. Basically, like 102. I'm going to look at like basically $1 here. And I think $1 is a big resistance level that we've tested numerous times. And of course, it's not going to be exact, but we got to look at the entire range around 1. So we look at that entire range around 1. And like, we'll see what happens here. We're watching the $1 area in the entire range around 1. And we'll see what happens with NAKD. I'm trying to look up the float numbers here. I know NAKD did have a catalyst. I think they have an offering potential. They have an acquisition. And if we're looking at, so NAKD's got a bunch of news dropping. They're trading higher. The company announced that it entered into a definitive agreement under which they're going to acquire outstanding stock in 3 entities. So that's the news for NAKD. When we're looking at the actual float numbers and all that stuff, NAKD has a float of almost $1 billion. So that's the biggest flaw in NAKD, is that it's got a huge float. It's been diluted a lot. Now, volume looks good. We do have a catalyst here. I did see something about an offering, though, as well for this one, I think. So they filed... So they have a registration that shows a 300 million common stock offering via the Maxim Group. And so we'll see what happens there. But 300 million common stock offering, that's a big offering. So, if they haven't done that offering yet, that could be some risk. So y'all be careful, but we'll see what happens. Prague. Yeah, I've looked at Prague the last few days. Prague is just Prague. It's one of those stocks that I'm watching, and it's moved up over the last week or two, but it's not super volatile. I mean, if we're looking at Prague, it's not super volatile. I mean, it's putting in some good moves, but like it does in terms of penny stocks, it doesn't have that big. It doesn't have that big volatile spike that you want to see in short-term penny stocks. You know what I mean? In short-term holdings, you want to see a bigger spike than this. Now, again, pretty good-looking chart over the last week. And really, I think the most impressive thing for Prague is that back in late September, this thing was at about 86 cents a share. 86 cents a share. It's currently up to 350. So I think long-term, Prague has looked good. But when looking at it in terms of like whether we want to day trade it or not, it's just not something that I personally really want to day trade. Yeah, the last few days have been low volume. Yeah, for sure, Chris. It's all good, though. It happens, man. Okay, so Prague has earnings after hours yesterday, or tomorrow. Okay, that's something to consider as well. Roblox is up. What was the other one? EVGO, guys. EVGO, very big move for EVGO. Big range, big momentum coming through here for it. And yeah, we'll see. Company and General Motors announced the expansion of their fast charging infrastructure build-out collaboration currently underway across the U.S. So here's the EVGO catalyst here. Them and General Motors announced the expansion of their fast charging infrastructure build-out collab currently underway across the U.S. So them and GE announced more of a deal. What do you guys think of GE? EVGO went plaid like a month ago. CANO. But yeah, we're watching EVGO. CANO is up. It's just low volume here, unfortunately. So like it's moving up some, but just the volume is a little bit light for me here. The conference call is in progress literally right now. Third quarter earnings were released today before open, and these are the results. They had fiscal year 21 sales guidance from 1.6 to 1.7 billion versus 1.6 billion estimate. So a little bit better than expected. They raised their 2022 fiscal year guidance from 2.5 to 2.6 billion to 2.6 to 2.7 billion. The estimate was 2.5 billion. So from what I'm seeing here for CANO, better than expected numbers all the way around. So slightly better than expected, not ridiculously better than expected. They still put in a earnings per share loss that missed estimates as well. So they put in a third quarter EPS of 9 cents loss, which was worse than the 1 cent loss, about 9 times worse than they expected. But they did beat on sales. They put in sales of 526.8 million, which was better than 435 estimates. So way better than expected sales numbers. So generally across the board, decent third quarter results here. Or decent fiscal year 21 results for CANO. Not the type of volume I really want to see here, but we're watching it. We'll see what happens. Anything else you guys want me to look at? We're watching AMC. We're watching Lucid here as well. Lucid, EV play, skyrocketing. the last week or two. Huge momentum coming through for this one. Look at the 15-minute chart just over the last. Huge momentum here for Lucid. Huge momentum. Do you think PETV has a good day swing setup? We can take a look at it. No, definitely not. I don't think. Well, let me see. In terms of day trading, no. I don't think the day trading momentum is really good. I don't think it has enough volume. Like when I look at this, personally, for me, day trading, I want to see at least 200K per minute in volume. And if we look at this has got like most of the time like 30 to 50 to 60 to maybe 100, but just not good enough volume for me to ever day trade this. Just not quite good enough. Pretty low volume. Now, if we're talking about swing trading, it's been looking okay for swing trading. Now, I'm not saying you should buy it, guys. I don't know what PETV is going to do, but in terms of swing trading, the trend has looked solid. Yeah, AMC's right here. So we're looking at AMC. Again, most people think AMC is going to break 50 this week. You can tell me your argument for or against that in the chat. But here's AMC. It's still sitting right around $43 a share. All right, we're back. I don't know what was going on. Sorry for my internet going out. Yeah, I had to unplug my. Sorry, guys. I don't know what was going on with my internet. Let me know if you're having issues. Yeah, we're back. Sorry, guys. Let me know if you can hear me. I had to unplug my Ethernet cord. It was acting weird, but we're back. BG, what's up, Mika from Germany? Nice. Welcome. Yeah. All right, we're good. FATBB. I don't know, man. I'm a little bit biased against FATBB. I think that this has been really weird, like a really weird stock the last few days. Incredibly small float here. And so it's just been getting manipulated by gurus, to be honest. I've seen a lot of gurus manipulate this for their own benefit. I saw a lot of gurus pump this stock up and then let their following just get hit. So a lot of gurus, what they do is, and again, I'll put this into perspective. This stock has a very small float, like 500K. And so when a stock has a small float like this, it's easily manipulatable. And what gurus do in these situations is they front load. So they buy a bunch of shares without saying anything. And this is like a few days ago when FATBB started to rip. It really started to rip. And so what they do is they front load. They buy a bunch of shares without saying anything. And then they call it out to their following. They say, hey, guys, I'm buying this stock. And so their 5,000 plus followers say, oh, let's buy it up. He's buying it. Let me buy it too. And it pumps the price of the stock up. And then they wait for the opening bell. They wait for that first minute after the opening bell, and they just unload their shares. And a lot of the time it'll get halted. It'll go up to highs right at the open, get halted, and then just slam down for the rest of the day, leaving everybody stuck. And people still follow these gurus. I don't understand it. I really don't understand why people are that gullible and following these gurus and still following them. Like after a certain point, when that happens over and over again and it's predictable, you should be like, hey, this guy's just front loading onto these positions and then pumping them up so he can make millions. Like, let's stop following this guy. But yeah, that's so it. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't trust FATBB. I think there's too many gurus following it. I like the long-term trend, if I'm being honest. It's holding its gains fairly well, but I think there's way too much risk for me to trade this one personally. And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I see it happen a lot. If you guys watched me with FATBB, I literally called out exactly what it would do. I told people that at the opening bell, it might get halted after one of these gurus pumped it up, and then it immediately got halted. But people are desperate to believe that some of these gurus are really giving them good content because they've spent so much money and time watching them that they just refuse to see the truth. It's unfortunate. We got NEWR, which is gapping up pretty big. Still watching NAKD. Still watching Roblox. Still watching PPSI. Yeah. Yeah, it does look bad, Karen. So, like, listen, if you called it though, yeah, it might be illegal. I mean, it's not. Regardless of whether it's illegal or not, gurus still 100% do it. Like I said, I saw a bunch of them do it last week. So, regardless of whether it's illegal or not, of course, I'm not doing this at all, and you guys know I'm not doing that. I don't. Like I said, I don't trade a big enough account. I don't trust a lot of these crazy movers like this. I just don't trust them, you know. But I see a lot of gurus do it. PPSI, yeah, we're looking at PPSI. It looks okay. Yeah, 20K for my secret super duper trading strategy. But it's like these traders, they flash large gains. Like they flash 20K, $30,000 gains. And everybody's like, oh, look at this person. They just made 20 or 30K. It's like, dude, they made it pumping up a low float, 500,000 float stock to their following. You know, like I said, anybody could do that. You know, you buy enough shares, and to put it into perspective, that's what happens. Like say I'm trying to manipulate a stock, right? Like FATBB, right? I buy 100,000 shares, right? Early, before anybody really looks at it. I buy 100,000 shares. And then I announce to my following, hey guys, I'll buy it FATBB. And so everybody rushes to buy it with me, you know, and then I sell it before I tell anybody anything. You know, that's what happens. It's incredibly sketchy, but it's what happens. Hey, what's up, Emmanuel? Good morning, brother. Yeah, PPSI short gamma. Yeah, PPSI looks interesting, bro. I mean, it's got good volume at least. And again, my common identifier of strength is how well is it holding its gains. And PPSI, same thing, from $3 all the way up to 12.40s. Sitting over 8 is a decent hold of its gains. Now, could it hold more? Sure. But like, we're still watching it. Just based off of the sheer amount of volume and everybody interested in PPSI, we're going to be watching this one at the opening bell. It's holding support, you know, and over $8 right now. We're watching the $8 level. Yeah, a lot of people wait for that to happen and then short it. Yeah, Cardano, K-Money. Cardano's looking crazy too, bro. You know. Bitcoin breaking highs, guys. Bitcoin breaking highs, you know, in the last 24 hours. What do you guys think of that? Bitcoin broke highs in the last 24 hours. It's almost up to 67.7s now. So, you know, the new lifetime high for Bitcoin is just under 69K. Just under 69K. So, hey, Roblox moving up. AMC consolidating here. I think if we're looking at a level for AMC, I think we got to look at like $42. $42 right there is pretty solid, I think. Looks good. Looks good enough for me to watch. That's Benzinga, Marius. I'm assuming you mean the left. You know, I'm assuming you mean the left. Or are you talking about... There's two things you could be meaning, Mario. You could mean, or Marius, sorry, brother. Marius. There's two things you could be talking about. You could be talking about this. This is Thinkorswim. You know, you could be talking about this, which is just a ticker widget that I have, or you could be talking about this. This is Benzinga. The left side is Benzinga. And honestly, guys, if you're looking for good scanners and news resources, Benzinga is probably the best one that I've used. What Benzinga also allows you to do is try a free trial out. You can try Benzinga out completely free for 2 weeks without even needing to enter a credit card. And so you can try them out. They have a 2-week free trial that you don't even need a credit card in. And you can try them out for free if you want to check out Benzinga. There's the link. I don't know, K-Money. Good luck, brother. And MindMed, mushroom stock, Kevin. Yeah, MindMed. Up there to 280s. We're watching it. MindMed mushroom stock, it's moving a little bit. We'll see what the reason for this is for MNMD. Mind Medicine. They posted some stuff yesterday. They appointed Dr. Maria Oquendo as their scientific advisory board. This could be the next. Yeah, so this is a mushroom stock. It's up, but it's not holding its gains well enough currently for me to want to trade it for MindMed right now. BGFV. Yeah, BGFV highly shorted stock. Big 5. Big short squeeze play. This one's been getting kind of squeezed up for the last few days. Look at this one. It was at $23 back on the 29th of October. It's currently at 36.40s right now. Huge momentum coming through. Huge momentum. Yeah, Tommy, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I mean, you should. It depends on how long you're planning on holding it, though, Tommy. I don't know what AMC is going to do, of course, but it depends on how long you plan on holding it, brother. The volume on BGFV. Yeah. No, let me find the volume. Hold on one second. BGFV is gapping up enough. Let's see if we can find it here. Where was that at? Newegg has about 90K. Yeah, I don't know what the volume on BGFV is. I'm looking at it. I don't see it anywhere. I'm looking at it on Okay, so the volume on BGFV and pre-market is about 38.4 thousand. And again, I'm using Benzinga for that as well. Look at Benzinga. This is trading view charts, but yeah, using Benzinga for it. It's about a little bit under 40K in pre-market. Does anyone know if the market's closed? I'm not sure, man. Thursday? Not sure. Hey, nice play. Hey, congrats, brother. That's great. What's up, Aldrin? All right, so the bond market is closed. Exchanges are open. Okay, so the market is open. The market is open, it sounds like, but bond market is closed. What's your top stock today? Out of all these runs today, guys, what's your favorite? All right, so here's my watch list, guys. We're going to post it. My watch list is AMC, PPSI, Roblox, EVGO, ATER, BGFV we'll probably watch at least once, and Laser. This is mostly my watch list right now. Let me know if you guys are watching anything else, but this is mostly my watch list right now. AMD, yeah, AMD is honestly flying this morning, bro. Look at AMD, dude. AMD is ripping. It's at 140, 153. So AMD is ripping up in the last few days. It's been harder for me to trade. And so again, one thing, like I made money yesterday. I made money the day before on Friday. But one of the things I really have to do is I have to just limit my trading in that first 10 to 15 minutes. I got to limit my trading. I got to wait for momentum to come through, because if I start to attack in that first 15, 20 minutes, I usually almost end up giving back one large loss, and then I got to fight my way back for the rest of the day. And so I'm not really trying to do that. I think I need to just be smart and slow down at the opening bell and just wait. Yeah, NEGG has been flying up too. Look at NEGG. Newegg, huge rips yesterday. Huge rips. I saw the catalyst for this one earlier for Newegg here. The only problem with Newegg is like competition. You know, I would think like as time goes on, it's going to be hard for them to compete. Nobody sees any reason why Newegg is up. Does anybody know what the reason for Newegg is up? I don't see any catalyst here for it. Does anybody know?
Who said dead cat bounce? Follow the rabbit. Anybody that gets mad at somebody for not having a specific NAKD is actually on my watch list as well, just to put it in perspective. So yeah, that's one I forgot actually. So I'll add it. But at the same time, anybody that gets mad at somebody else for not having a specific thing on the watch list is, probably very new and young and naive in trading, to be honest. Like in the end, mature traders that have been around long enough are going to understand that everybody has their own style, their own method of trading, and that's very broad and diverse. You know what I mean? It's not like we have to have a specific thing on our watch list. And getting mad at somebody for not trading the same way or for not having the same stocks on your watch list, again, is a really naive, like immature, young trader thing to do, to be completely real. Yeah, so Newegg is Reddit interest. Okay, that's worthwhile to pay attention to, I think. All right. All right, we'll see what happens. I'm watching $42 for AMC. Look at Roblox. Roblox is starting to pop up. It's at almost $100 here. And I think that's a big level. Yeah, for sure. Like, I got my own strategy, but one thing you realize, like, as you get involved with the market, like, as you've been trading long enough, and the reason I'm saying this, I'm not trying to hate follow. I'm really not trying to hate on you, bro. I'm just saying, like, when you've been around the market long enough, you start to realize that, man, certain people are going to trade strategies that I can't trade. Certain people are going to trade setups that I can't trade. That setups that I lose on, other people are going to be able to do well. And I'm going to be able to trade certain setups and strategies that other people lose on. You know what I mean? So it's very different. Everybody has their own style. It's a subjective thing. You just got to figure out what works for your own personality and stick with that. And again, you just can't get mad at other people if they don't trade the same way as you. That's not reasonable. That's the only thing I'm trying to say. But yeah, we'll see if Roblox could break 100. It's at 99.20s here. It's trying to make some moves up. The high of pre-market is now at 105. Yeah, exactly. We're all different here, and it's all good. That's the beautiful thing about the stock market, Some people are going to trade penny stocks. Other people are going to trade large caps. Other people are going to trade options. Some people are going to trade mid caps. Other people are going to play bounce plays. Other people are going to play, whatever. It's all different, and it's all good. Right, 100%. Jim. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to scalp to, Hazy. I don't know. Like I said, I'm looking at Roblox, PPSI maybe if it sets up well enough. Maybe Newegg. Watching NAKD. NAKD, very voluminous, big movement here. The only thing that I'm a little bit nervous about is the offering potential. I think it showed that they registered for 300 million common stock offering. And so I don't know if they've fulfilled that yet. And if they haven't, if they do fulfill that, it's going to almost certainly tank the stock. That's a big dilution offering. 300 million shares. That's like a third of their overall float. So that's just a lot of dilution in a stock that already has almost $1 billion in the float. And so that's the only thing that worries me about NAKD, but we're watching it. We'll trade it if it sets up. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you, Chris. What do you think happened with Tesla? Kind of mooned out of nowhere. I don't know. I think it had a mix of like Elon. I think Tesla was one of the first meme stocks. I think Tesla is one of the stocks that has been kind of had these huge followings. One of the big trends of the market in the last few years, and I've watched it change. But one of the big trends is that certain stocks have been gaining these huge followings on social media and these huge following of traders. Tesla was one of the first to do that. And so Tesla mooning has been going on really all the way back a few years. Tesla has been doing this, but yeah, especially over the last few months, Tesla has basically doubled in value. I think they're probably going to split this one again. Maybe not, but yeah. Yeah, we'll see, Jeremy. How does AMC have that $45.06 spike? Yeah, I mean, it just broke highs, didn't hold. A lot of people were speculating on earnings, and what the earnings were going to be. And so now that earnings are actually out, and they were somewhat mixed, AMC is down slightly, just couldn't hold its gains. I think a lot of people just front loaded onto those earnings announcements, and, then it corrected a little bit after they dropped. Yeah, it's HTZZ, right, Cal? Yeah, Hertz is now HTZZ. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not trying to have any enemies, Jim. I mean, we can all disagree on things, and that's all good. You know what I mean? But I don't think there's a point in it. Yeah, I understand, Follow, that they already split. Just because the stock splits doesn't mean it can't split again, sir. And so a stock can split multiple times. That's kind of how it goes. That's probably what's going to happen. I'm guessing too. I think Tesla will probably split again sometime. The last split was like a year or whatever ago. So yeah, they can certainly split again. Yeah, right, David. Yeah. And that's it. I think that's the next move. It's going to allow more people to be able to afford the stock. Right now, with the stock over $1,000 a share, nobody's going to be able to afford it. You split again, you consolidate shares, or you even out shares. You allow a little bit broader market to be able to enter into your stock, and so makes sense. OCGN? I don't know about OCGN, man. It's one of those ones where it rips and then it crashes, and then it rips and then it crashes. It's just not been holding its gains super well. It went all the way up to 1880s, all the way back down to basically where it was before. And so I'm watching it, but skeptical, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, you might be right, Paul. Yeah, maybe Chris, he might be. Yeah, honestly, I tend to agree. It's just kind of what happens, man. You know what I mean? I think, like, I've got some friends that are just really good friends that they would never become enemies. But, like, honestly, it kind of what happens, man. Like there's a lot of, like, weird dynamics in terms of friendship. Like, I've had friends that are just not doing that great. Like, I've had friends that grow up that are just not doing that great. And I'm not even claiming to do amazing or anything like that, but I'm certainly doing better than some of these friends. And I think there's just, like, a bitterness and a resentment that builds up towards those friends because they're not, where they want to be. And, like, sometimes it's easy to just take that out on your other friends and expect those friends to give you all these different things where it's like, I'm not giving my friends handouts, you know what I mean? And it is what it is. Like, I love it. But at the same time, I've got some friends that we're really close with, and, it's just a different dynamic. It just depends. You grow, paths change, Life's change, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure, Jim. Yeah. OCGN earnings tomorrow. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I've left so many friends behind the same way. Yeah, me too, bro. It is what it is, man. Like I said, I'll always have love for them. But, like, some of them are just not doing what they should be in life. And, like, I don't want to bring my family around them, All right, we got ATER, and this is one that is not getting as much attention as I would think today. Yeah, honestly, I tend to agree with that, Falcon. Give and it will give you back 10 times. Yeah, I tend to think that the universe unfolds as it should, and that, like, karma is, like, a real thing. And you if you're good to people and you treat people well, that you're rewarded for it. But yeah, look at ATER. What do y'all think of ATER, guys? You know, ATER is one that has not been getting much attention today. I'm not sure why. It's got some really good volume. I'm pretty sure it had a good catalyst as well as Ethereum. Yeah, favorable third quarter earnings. Topped estimates. Strong margins, up 15% plus today. So we're watching ATER as well. The float's not huge either. It's about 41 mil in the float. So we're certainly watching ATER. What do you guys think? It had EPS of $3.03 loss, which was down from 5-cent loss year over year, but sales of 68.12 million, worse than 78.2 million estimates. So it actually had worse than expected third quarter results, which is weird. But it's up. So we're watching ATER. Yeah, I have a saying that upsets most people, which is that cream rises to the top and poops rolls downhill. Yeah, hey, I tend to agree. You know, hey, what's up, Michael? Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I used to love My Name Is Earl. All right, but yeah, ATR. Yeah, it might crash. I don't know. All right, guys, so we got ATR. AMC's silent now. Look at Roblox. Roblox just broke 100. So Roblox just broke 100, guys. It's over 100 now. NAKD pulling back. EVGO, very bullish stock too. Look at EVGO. We're also watching like Lucid, but we're also going to be keeping an eye on. We're also going to be keeping an eye on ATR, PPSI, LCID. But EVGO ripping up. It's at 1805s now for EVGO. Again, the company and General Motors announced an expansion. So that's the deal with EVGO. Them and General Motors announced an expansion. Hey, thank you, Lonnie. Hey, good vibes and prayers and thoughts your way, brother. I appreciate you, bro. Wish is confused this morning. Yeah, what's going on with Wish? I'm guessing something came out with it. I just don't trust Wish, to be honest here. Conference call scheduled for tomorrow at 5 p.m. Third quarter earnings confirmed tomorrow as well. So people are just speculating on that. That's what this is. Yeah, I'm super skeptical of it, Tyler. AMC and AQST will have massive breakouts this week. Prague. Yeah, we're still looking at Prague. All right, so Roblox tapped 100. Didn't really hold. Here's EVGO. EVGO's at 1780s. We're watching that too. John, pull up Flux on a chart and be blown away. No offense, MCW, but I'm not blown away. You know, to be honest, over the last year, it looks very weak. You know, it's down. You know, it's up slightly today, but there's not really any volume, and it's mostly been sideways for the last few days. So it's just not really my style, brother. Good luck. Just, yeah, not really my style, bro. Real. Yeah, Real is up. Real looks good. Let me see what the catalyst is for Real here. The Real deal. BTIG upgraded Real to a buy rating, announced a $21 price target. Third quarter earnings dropped yesterday. The company reported better than expected third quarter EPS and sales results for Real. Catalyst for Real. Good results.
Nice little gap up here, and the float is 68 mil. ASPS, slow for day trading. If we're talking about swing trading or investing, it's not a bad daily chart. It's about break even though. It's not good either. It's been on a nice little upward trend though for the last 6 months or so. So I think that's good. But who knows where it's ultimately going to head? ATER pipe or pop? Yeah, ATR is popping up, guys. It's over $8 here. Getting ready to test the previous highs of the day. Look at ATR over 8. You know, craziness. What do you think of DWAC and PHUN, guys? Here's DWAC. DWAC is still consolidating. Nice bullish day yesterday. PHUN, the same thing. Still watching ATER here. ATER is testing these previous highs of the day up to 18s. So we're watching that. What do you guys think? Roblox. Still testing 100. Like I said, we might day trade this today. Depends on the range. Big range. We made some money with Tesla yesterday, so maybe we can make some money with some of these today. Some of these big movers. What are you guys going to trade the open today? Also, are y'all green or red so far? I haven't traded yet, but go ahead and get the first ask here. Green or red so far today, guys? Y'all green or red today? Let me know. DWAC will be next week. Yeah, ATR spiking up nicely here. It's testing previous highs at pre-market up there at 820s. Is DVD a pump and dump? I don't know, man. Over Motorsports. No, it's not a pump and dump. It's an acquisition. So I had the catalyst here. What'd I do with it? Okay, here it is. So yeah, Dover gains on it's being acquired by Speedway Motorsports for $361 per share. And so if we look at DVD, it's just up to where it's getting acquired at. So like this is an acquisition. And so what happens with an acquisition like this is that you can see here it's getting acquired for $3.61 per share. And so if you look at exactly where DVD goes, it goes to 360 because that's the buyout price. That's where it's getting acquired at. So it literally goes right up there. The reason I don't usually trade acquisitions is because they gap up originally and then they just stay in the same range. Why? Because this is the acquisition price. It's getting bought at 361. And so where is it sitting? It's sitting right around 360s, you know, and so it's not a pump and dump. It's just an acquisition is what it is for DVD. Here's PPSI. Still watching PPSI here. I want to see if we hold over 775 or so. Wonder why SNOA is moving. All right, let's see if ATR can break these highs. Look at Roblox here. Roblox over 100 at $100.15. Watching PPSI here. Yeah, don't worry, Sigma. Yeah, SNOA is gapping up some. I don't know what the catalyst is here or not, but let's look it up. This is Sonoma Pharmaceuticals. Very small float, 2.6 mil in the float, so very, very small. All right, so SNOA and Diamed Biotech announced the expanded long-term partnership for new territories and products in Southeast Asia. So basically, a deal with another company for SNOA is the reason it's gapping up some. PPSI is moving back to test 775. Look at Roblox here. Roblox is up to over 100. It's at 150. So Roblox is honestly looking pretty solid here. We'll see if it continues, but Roblox is looking good. Yeah, we're watching DWAC. Yeah, we're looking at FCell as well. FCell has been one that I haven't really looked at much, but FCell is ripping too. FCell, nice little gap yesterday, huge run. Over almost to $11 a share for FCell. So FCell is honestly flying.
Roblox over 104. Yeah, it's starting to get over that 100 level. We'll see if it holds support. We got ATER pulling back. I'm a little bit tempted to buy some ATER here. I'm a little bit tempted to buy some ATR here. I'm going to buy like 10 shares, though. We're going to poke around at it. If I can catch it early. All right, so we're with 10 shares of ATR. Small little baby share size. We're just poking around at it. I don't know what we're going to do fully with this one. We're just going to get in a little bit early and just poke around on it to see what happens. There we go. Maybe we'll add some more too. I don't know what we're going to do yet. All right, F-cell up there. ATR flying up. We still got PPSI we're looking at. And here's EVGO here. Look at Roblox, though. Roblox is up to 102s basically right now. Almost 102. So Roblox is moving. DWAC pipe news. Yeah, we're looking at DWAC. Palantir, I don't know what happened to PLTR. It just didn't do that well in terms of earnings. You know, just not doing that hot. Third quarter earnings were released this morning. They topped third quarter consensus, hit 18 10 million plus deals. So pretty good numbers. So it's surprising that Palantir is honestly this low, because this is all the good things that came out for Palantir here. They reported third quarter 21 revenue growth of 36% year on year to 392 million, which was better than the consensus of 385. U.S. commercial revenue grew 103% year over year. They added 34 net new customers. Their customer commercial count increased 46% quarter to quarter. They closed 54 deals of $1 million or more, of which 33 contracts were worth $5 million plus and more, and 18 deals at $10 million or more. So great news. Remaining deal value grew 50% year over year to 3.6 billion. The adjusted operating margin expanded to 500 BPS to 30%. They held 2.4 billion in cash and equivalents and generated 101 million in operating cash flow. Adjusted EPS of 4 cents per share profit was in line with the consensus. They saw fourth quarter revenue of 418 million, which was above the consensus of 401.9 mil. They raised the adjusted free cash flow outlook to 400 million plus. I'm not sure why Palantir is down on this news. The only thing I can think of is that if people front loaded onto it, that maybe it's just correcting a little bit from profit taking. But I don't know. This is really good numbers all the way around for Palantir. So if you guys know why you think it dropped, let me know here, because we're just speculating at this point in time. What's up, Joel? Hey, good morning, brother. Oh, John, when you look at the flux chart, was it the NASDAQ chart? Yeah, it was. Okay, so you must be talking about crypto then. My bad. Here, let me check it out. So yeah, you must have been talking about crypto. I look at Roblox popping up, guys. Roblox popping up. Let me look at flux here. Yeah, because I looked at the actual chart and I was just kind of like, you know, honestly, Flux has got a great long-term chart though. Flux was at 2 cents a year ago. Here's the Flux chart. I mean, it's down really big today, but I think it's probably getting bought up. But like, look, here's the Flux chart. Back in November, it was at 2.5 cents. It's currently at $1.30. So huge gains, honestly. Year to date, really solid moves. All time, you know, really good moves. Of course, the last 7 days were really green as well. We've gone from 55 cents all the way up to, what is this, $1.32. The last day has been pretty rough, but I mean, in the end, I'm wondering if this is going to get bought up or not. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, that doesn't look bad. We got Roblox here, steady rip it up. It's over 102s now. Roblox is getting ready to test these highs. This might be one of the ones I day trade today. It's just Roblox. Let me know if you plan on doing that as well. Hey, are you going to trade the Rivian IPO today? Maybe. When's it dropping and what's the symbol? All right, so let me see. All right, RIVN is going to be the symbol. RIVN. All right, so RIVN is the symbol for Rivian. I don't know when it's going to drop. Does anybody know exactly what it's supposed to be? It's usually, they don't really know. It's usually sometime in the middle of the day. It's usually when it drops. They are saying that it's set the stock price between $72 and $74 per share. You can see the company raising $10 billion from its IPO. $65 billion valuation. Not bad. Chainlink is VET. No, VeChain is not Chainlink. Chainlink is Link is the symbol for Chainlink. VET is VeChain. VeChain is a supply management token. Yeah, ASPS is slow, brother. It's just dull. Nothing really going on with it, to be honest, for me. Good looking daily chart in the last 6 months or so, from 5 to 12. So that looks good. But yeah, aside from that, slow. So for me, it would be a long-term play, but not short-term. Thinking about buying PayPal. Hey, well, do your thing, bro. Good luck. All right, guys. So, like I said, we're in a little bit of ATR. I might add some more on a pullback. I don't know. But we got Roblox here. It's over to 102s, getting ready to test 103s. Again, the big level for Roblox is at 105 pre-market high. I think that's the level at which everybody's kind of paying attention to and watching. So, we'll see. All right, guys. We got this AMC poll going on right now. And again, we got almost 700 votes. 55% of people think yes, AMC is going to hit 50 this week. 45% of people think no, it's not. Let me know how you feel in the chat. Vote. Do it now. Yeah, I don't know. With PayPal, like long term, I don't know what I think about PayPal. I think that some of these crypto platforms are going to. I think that some of these crypto platforms could leave PayPal vulnerable. Is what I think. I think that some of these crypto could leave PayPal vulnerable, if that makes sense. All right, AMC dipping down is at 42 right now, 42 bucks. Yeah, AMD's ripping up, Danny. We might be trading that one today like we normally do, bro. I don't know yet. We're watching it. If you break 50, we're going to short squeeze on AMC. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know about a short squeeze, though. I don't know if it is a short squeeze. Like, AMC is not super highly shorted. AMC is like 16% short float, not super high. But I think AMC, what AMC has going for it is the sheer amount of followers that AMC has. I think the following count is so big and they own so much of the float that might cause a squeeze, but I don't think it's going to be a short squeeze. BTB is popping up. BTB. KIND is moving up. Again, we're watching NAKD. It's at 90 cents. PPSI. EVGO. Testing 17s. We're in slightly in ATR. We'll buy a little bit more here. Just poke around at it. Have some fun. See what happens. It's 20 shares. We'll see if we can break highs. LAZR is trying to hold. Yeah, potentially Armor. Maybe. Yeah, AMD's ripping. Yeah, but with PayPal, I just think crypto leaves it vulnerable. I think that considering crypto platforms are coming out, if that is starting to be more adopted as the go-to way to pay for things, I think PayPal is a little bit vulnerable in that regard. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just speculating, of course. I really don't know. But that's kind of what it seems like to me. Maybe I'm wrong. And if you have a different dynamic of that I'm not taking into consideration, let me know. Again, ATR spiking up a little bit. EVGO testing VWAP. Roblox at 102s, 103s. ATR spiking up some, so that's good. All right, so here goes ATR spiking up, guys. Spiking up big. All right, guys, we got about 9 minutes until the opening bell. 9 minutes. What's your favorite stock right now? We're watching Palantir, EVGO, Roblox, ATER. We're watching AMC, of course. We're watching a lot of these big, crazy rips, guys. Let me know what you like the most. Team? Well, let's find some stuff to trade. Like I said, my plan for the day is I'm going to be a little bit less aggressive. A little bit less aggressive. A little bit less aggressive. That's the goal, is to just not push too hard. All right, so we got a nice rip in ATR. That's great. Well, how nice. All right, so we just took half off. Not bad for a little 20 shares of ATR here. Huge squeeze for ATR. Huge move. Not bad, man. I should have gone a little bit heavier into this, I guess. All right, so we just made about a little bit over $8 early into the open. Maybe we'll add some more on the dip, but really like the dip buy that we got involved with there. And again, we'll see what happens with ATR, but ATR is flying up this morning, guys. Look at this. It's at 860s. 860s right now for ATR, making huge rips, huge moves. Let me know if you like it, if you're buying it. What are you guys doing with it? Let me know. But yeah, ATR flying up. Let's see if it holds. It's at 850s now. 850s. All right, so we're at 850s now. Let's see if we hold support specifically over this 815 level, 825, 815. That's kind of what I'm looking at here. 825, 815. Roblox pulling back some. AMC dipping here. Man, we're getting some rips now. Yeah, it's a little bit it's definitely a little bit slow. I didn't get roasted, jokers. Roasted on what, bro? I don't know. Yeah, Roblox is making moves. We're watching Roblox. I made money yesterday. I ended slightly green. It was close to break even, but slightly green. And if you're acting like I'm a pumper, jokers, then you haven't been around this channel very much at all, brother. 1200 on Cardano in 5 minutes. What? What do you mean? What's Cardano doing? Let me look. Cardano is... There it is. Cardano's up 15%, guys, up to 260s. Looks great, to be honest. Cardano's flying. 15. Solid move. All right, guys, listen, we got 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Let me know what your top stock is. Let me know what your favorites are today. We got some, it's not a super voluminous day, but we got enough stuff to watch certainly here. And we'll see what happens. Cardano's making big, pretty heavy rips up here.
I know everyone's looking for the big headline.
Sorry. Some type of pop-up ad. I don't know where that came from. But anyways, we got Cardano up to 235s right now. Huge rips. Really nice movement here for Cardano, making big pops up. All right, guys, let's do this. If you're not trading Lucid today, yeah, we're probably going to trade Lucid. It just depends. Depends on how well it sets up. We're day trading over here. So, I mean, it depends on how well it sets up. We got 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. I wish you all the best. Let's try to make some money today. Remember, last few days have been tough in that first 10, 15 minutes after the bell. And so just be careful, guys. Checked on my stuff yesterday, and I noticed they did an update to the app, stepping up their game little by little, but I agree with you. They got left behind on other exchanges that carry on for more. My favorite is NVIDIA. Yeah, bro. Cardano's ripping up. It's up like 15 minutes. 15%. Yeah, the new vets are dope. Honestly, the new vets are super cool, bro. Like the new vets are moving, you know. All right. All right, what else we got? EVGO, we've got Roblox, NAKD. There we go. It's on Twitter too. Good luck, guys. Yeah, Cardano's spiking. My watch list is this. Kind of broad, kind of big, but that's what we're watching at the opening bell. That's what we might trade leading into the open too. We'll see. AMC down to 4250s. 4250s down for AMC. ATR pulling all the way back to 825, 815. Remember, we talked about 825, 815 right here to see if we're going to bounce here for ATR. A lot of people are watching it. Roblox is down to under 100 here. Under 100 for Roblox. AMC's down to 4250s. We got EVGO trying to make moves. Lucid has been absolutely flying in pre-market. And it also flew yesterday and the day before. Went sideways before that, ripped the day before, sideways before that. So beautiful chart for Lucid lately. EV has been making some big rips. ATR did not hold at that 825, 815 level. So we'll see if we bounce at 8 under the VWAP, but we could bounce here. We'll see what happens. A lot of volatility going through. We got less than a minute before the opening bell. AMC spiking up a little bit before the open. You can see AMC is up there to 42.60s here. So we'll see if we hold over $42 a share. A lot of momentum coming through. Yeah, crypto's flying right now. Absolutely flying. AMD, man. I'm a huge AMD trader. It's up big too. Yeah, laser is up. Hey, we got 500 people here basically. We got 20 seconds, guys. Good luck. Love you all. Hit that subscribe and like button if you haven't already. We do this live for free. Don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. Everything we do here is free. And so if you appreciate that, hit the subscribe button. Everything we drop is free. We don't sell anything. Hit the like button, guys. Let's do this. Good luck. Opening bells in less than 10 seconds. All right, here's the bell. Good luck. All right, guys. There's the opening bell. Let me know how you guys are doing. I'm going to get this watch list out the way so we can actually see what's going on. All right, guys. Starting off, we got AMC dipping down to 42s, but it bounced basically immediately right back. We're still watching Roblox here. Roblox is down to 98.20s. Look at Lucid here. Lucid up to $48. Rejected real quick, but we'll see if we come back here. ATR did bounce at $8. So we did bounce right at 8. We're starting to move back up over VWAP and try to hold. AMC is getting ready to test the lows of pre-market here. right around this $42 level. Again, that's the level we should pay attention to, is 42 bucks. Just dumped underneath it for a second. We'll see if we actually hold. We have Roblox here starting to creep back up. Roblox is all the way up to 99. It's about to break 100. There's 100 up to 101 basically already for Roblox. Spiking up, surging up pretty quickly here. AMC still testing $42. ATER still testing $8. And Laser, LAZR, which is a LiDAR company, is up to 2360s here. We're also looking at like PPSI. PPSI at 760s. AMC still testing. And I'm not super worried about AMC because a lot of the time when AMC rips, it drops at the open and then it rebounds, pulls a red to green move, and continues back up. And so I'm not super worried about that right now. NAKD is down slightly as well. So we're just looking for some red to green moves. Roblox, guys. Roblox incredibly strong right now. Up to 103s, 102s, 103s. So Roblox is ripping up. ATER is dumping down here. And so is Lucid. What are you guys watching today? Y'all red or green yet? We haven't traded. We're going to wait and let the trends play out before we start really attacking them. So get ready. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. I certainly appreciate it. All right, so we got some red moves at the open. PPSI, guys. PPSI is starting to creep back up. It's at 790s. It's trying to break over VWAP, so we're going to wait for that. LAZR is down. Naked is down. AMC is down. PPSI is up. Roblox is up. ATER is down. So that's the movement so far today. NAKD is down as well. AMD's ripping up, trying to pull a red to green move. It's up to 154s, 155s. Laser is down. We'll see if PPSI can make it over the VWAP. We'll see if Roblox holds 100 here. We'll trade Roblox, but again, we're going to wait for the trend to play out first. Attacking anything in that first 5 minutes is a fool's game, and it's usually incredibly risky. So we're going to wait for that first 5-10 minutes to pass, and then we're going to attack stuff. So really, we're just identifying trends right now and reporting on them. AMD's pulling a red to green move, so AMD is moving up. PPSI is battling the VWAP here. AMC is starting to try to get back over 42s. It's at 4190s right now. So we'll see if that happens as well. PBTS is ripping. ATER is trying to come back. Yeah, PBTS is up there to 143s. 143s. So we'll see if we hold the VWAP there. Roblox, guys, getting ready to break pre-market high. 104s. I think it's the lifetime high too. Let me see. Yeah, so lifetime high of Roblox is at 103.87. So we're at 103. So the new lifetime high is now at 105, guys, for Roblox. So Roblox getting ready to test potentially lifetime highs here. It's at 103.40s, 104s. Lucid down. AMC starting to pull, like I said, maybe a red to green move. That's what I see happen a lot of the time with AMC. Riot and Mara are moving up, I'm pretty sure, with Bitcoin, no? So yeah, Riot, Mara up on Bitcoin. Strength. Riot up, Mara up. Looking good. So we're testing lifetime highs for Roblox here. We're testing lifetime highs. We only gotten one trade today so far. Remember, we made a little bit pre-bell right before the opening bell. We made some. DVD is down. Laser is down. Newer is sideways. All right, so here's Roblox. Let's see if we hold over $100 a share. I think that's what a lot of people are going to be paying attention to, is $100 a share. DWAC here. DWAC down slightly. PHUN at 414s. All right, guys. So AMD reversing here on the downside. Now I might short, even though it's a little bit early for me. I might short if we set up. Huge range for AMD though, so I got to figure out what kind of share size I want to take here. Mira up, AMC rejecting. Roblox pulling back some. The SPY itself here, guys. SPY itself is mostly sideways. We can see if we break down, but what I recommend, what I personally do, I'm not going to say you should do it, but what I personally do is I wait for the SPY to play a trend. Right, here's the SPY. And the SPY is mostly sideways. Now we start to break this low, then we're going to be looking at weakness. And so we're going to wait for that potential weakness to come in. But we got to wait for the trend to play out in the market first. All right, so we're buying a little bit of AMD. SPY bouncing right off the VWAP. All right, we're in 10 shares of AMD. 10. Mara just huge reversal very, very quickly here. Huge reversal for Mara very, very quickly. I'm in AMD. All right, SPY bouncing all the way back up here. We're getting some drops. Take a little bit off here for AMD, just kind of capitalizing on some downward pressure here. Nice. Take a little bit off there, scalping it first. So we just made a little bit from AMD, very small. Roblox is pulling back to that $100 level. We'll see if we actually hold. But again, 2 green trades so far. Not up a huge amount, but we're just slowly figuring out what we want to trade and then attacking that. Lucid is down pretty heavily today. NAKD is down. AMC is down. After the bell, I mean. EVGO is down. PPSI down. So SPY is sideways. Mara and Riot are both reversing pretty heavily here. Here's Mara crashing down. Here's Riot reversing with Mara now. I'm assuming Bitcoin is tanking because these are dropping really quickly, but they're not. So I'm not sure why those are dropping so quickly. But hey, watching Roblox to see if we hold over $100 a share. Did RIVN ever IPO? No. So watching Roblox to see if it holds. So Roblox did not hold 100, starting to reverse now. The SPY is pretty sideways too. So if we look at the SPY here, it's mostly sideways. You know, we got this range right now that we can wait for it to break over. And this is the broader market here, guys. So we got this range here that we're breaking underneath it now. So, you know, once we break on the downside, that's going to confirm a downward looking trend. All right, we're going to short a little bit more into AMD. Five shares. We might add a little bit more as the market starts to drop. 10 shares. All right, slightly break even. Nice. Took a little bit off there. Only 5 shares left. SPY reversing, heading down. What are you guys watching? Red or green so far today? Did I already ask that? I think I did. You guys red or green today so far? No, I asked it already. Here, just re-answer me if you can. You know, red or green so far today, guys. Shorting AMD on the downside. Watching the market kind of tank. And so far, nothing too crazy yet. We get over 152.70. We're just gonna unload this. Get out, break even on this. Nice. See if we can break down. Shorting AMD right here. This is what I'm shorting right here, guys. If you're wondering, over 152.70, we'll get out. We're watching the SPY. The SPY is mostly down. Roblox is breaking down too. There's 150s. Now, what about AMC? AMC's back over 41. Looking better. Beautiful drop. We're going to just take that off on AMC. All right, so we took that off for AMC. Or not AMC, AMD, I mean. Up small. I'm going to short a little bit more into it, to be honest, right now. With this big drop in the SPY. Hopefully it doesn't reverse on me. We're going to start it off with 5. We're just building up a cushion. All we're doing right now is we're building up a cushion, and then we're going to swing into that cushion, guys. All right, Roblox pulling back here is Roblox. I don't want to short it really necessarily here. All right, so Squeezed up for AMC, but we're still green on the day. We lost a few bucks there, but nothing super substantial. Let me see what the chat's saying in terms of red to green. All right, so let's see what you're saying. Sorry, guys, just now catching back up. It said all green, red. Check out Lucid, please. Yeah, we've been watching Lucid. I mean, we're watching for some reversals here. A lot of the time, these type of stocks, they drop at the opening bell, and everybody's all doom and gloom. And then they start to reverse, and they pull red to green moves, and they look good, you know? And so for now, we're just kind of watching these. All right, let's see what everybody said. All right, let me catch back up. We got a lot of people saying stuff. Okay, so we got green for Armand, slightly red to start. Red, green, somewhat green. Very red. Green because of BGFV. Red, Hive green. Red, red. All good. Green, green, but I have a rough month. Rouge. Red at the moment. No trades from Sky. David says green. Maisha says red. Minnie says green. Jay with no trades. What's up, brother? Red. We got red for Jeremy. Chef is red. Duxie is green. Alex is green. Got a bunch of people saying they're making some money on Cardano. Daily red. Green so far. Unrealized green. Red. All right, so not too bad. Mostly a little bit mixed here. Green, green, green. KPLT, Joel. Let me check it out, brother. Oh, I should have held that short for AMD. It just faked me out. KPLT. Yeah, look at KPLT, guys. It is ripping up. So KPLT is making good moves. We're watching Roblox here, too. I mean, we'll see what Roblox does. Mara starting to come back. AMC starting to try. Nice. All right. Scalping a little bit more on AMD. Riding it down some here. Catching the drop. All right, so we made about $9 from AMD there, just riding that down. We're up about a little bit less than 20 bucks on the day. And we're starting to get to the point where we're going to start taking some larger swings as we get some more favorable momentum coming through. And that's kind of what I do is like I build up a small profit. You guys see me trading really small. I build up a small profit of 15, 20 bucks, 30 bucks sometimes. And then into that money, I take larger swings. That way I'm protected. So if I can build up a small profit, then I can take larger swings with hundreds of shares and be fine. And so that's what I do. And it's one of the ways I keep my risk small, but I'm also able to swing if I want to swing, you know? And that way it's like, if I don't end up, if I don't make money initially, then my losses are small, if that makes sense. Should make sense. It's honestly one of the most effective trading strategies and methods in the world. But yeah. All right, so we're going to take a little bit larger swing here. We're in 25 shares of AMD. 25 shares. Cover. We covered into that. Holding 10 shares left. Covering into that. Covering into that. All right, so we just scalped a little bit on AMD. I'm going to move this up so you can actually see what I'm doing here. So we're about $17 on AMD on the day. We're about $25 total. And again, we're just grinding up our portfolio so we can take a little bit larger swings. So once we get up to $30 or $40, then we can swing for hundreds. And so, you know, that's kind of the method. It's kind of a scaling game, if that makes sense. There we got the SPY looking weak. Let me get this app out of the way. We got Mare starting to come back. We got AMD bouncing back a little bit here. We got Roblox trying, and we got AMC that's kind of fighting its way back. It's at 4150s here, guys. 4150s. ATR looks like it's stair-stepping. Yeah, KPLT is making good moves. We got ATR down heavily. I absolutely believe in trading psychology for sure. I realize I copy your style since I watch your videos from the beginning. Honestly, I don't want anybody to copy me, but if you do, you know, good luck. Can anyone help me? I had positions in Hertz before the bankruptcy. What will happen with my stocks? So you either have no stocks or you might have stock in HTZZ, which is now a pink sheet listed company. It's on the pink sheets, OTC exchange. Yeah, crypto has been absolutely flying. Look at crypto, guys. Crypto has been making moves. And honestly, guys, if you haven't checked out BitGet's the dopest place to trade crypto. You can trade Cardano. If you want to take advantage of this Cardano move, you can literally trade it leveraged here. I can get up to 125 times leveraged on a lot of these. Cardano up to 20 times leveraged. If it's Bitcoin, I can get up to 125 times leveraged and trade leverage futures. I can short Bitcoin. I can go long in Bitcoin. I can do all that stuff. I can also just regularly invest into a lot of these different cryptos. I could buy Sandbox or Axie Infinity, which we talked about earlier. I can buy Doge or Shiba on BitGet, just investing. Look, they have Sheep here. I can buy a lot of these altcoins that people can't find, Litecoin, EOS, BCH, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic. They got most of these Litecoins or most of these altcoins they have available on BitGet, and it's a really dope platform. You can also copy other profitable traders here. So you can see which traders are making the most money. This guy's earned 250K in 3 weeks, and you can literally copy them trade for trade on BitGet. Super easy to deposit money. You can also be a copy trader yourself, but if you want to deposit money, you just go to buy crypto here, tell them how much you want, and boom, you can deposit money. I'll post the link here. They are a sponsor of our videos and channels, but a really dope platform. And if you're in the US, you can use them. They do have KYC verification for US, which is the universal standard. So hey, check it out. Here's the link. It means that if they give you 25 leverage, if you put up 1,000, they give you 25K. And if you're a good trader, you can use that to your benefit. If you're not a good trader, it's very risky. So just be careful. If you're new, you don't want to trade leveraged crypto pairs. Certainly not. But if you know what you're doing, maybe you can make money. Of course, I can't guarantee you're going to make money, guys, but Elysium, it's a different way. It's not just copying other traders. I mean, it is, but it's a little bit different. Like, their copy trading is honestly really dope. Like, you can actually see which traders are the most profitable. You can see which ones are actually making money, and it's kind of a new age form of investing, where I can say, hey, this guy has made 99% accuracy over the last 3 weeks. He's made literally 14,000% plus. He's made $9,000 over the last 3 weeks, and I can copy them trade for trade. I can set a risk level as well. So say I want to follow this guy. I go to follow here. If he's making 10K every 3 weeks, he's making, over $3,000 a week. And so I don't want to follow him that big. So I can say, hey, I want to follow him with a 0.1 ratio, a fixed ratio of 0.1. That means I'm going to take 10% of his sizing. I can give myself a stop loss as well. So if I say, hey, if he loses over 50%, it gets me out of the trade with $500 max. And so, yeah, it's just it's like a new age form of investing. AMD. Yeah, we're watching AMD. I'm watching the breakdown, and I've been capitalizing it as the SPY breaks down. The market has really been breaking down lately. One that I see starting to creep back up is PPSI. Roblox as well. Roblox is back over 100. PPSI is back up to 770s here. Here, let me switch the scans over as well. Yeah. Come a long way. What's up, Gloctopus? Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, bro. Hey, yes, sir. What's up, John? It depends on what you're doing, John. That's not enough data, brother. I mean, I can't guarantee anybody's gonna make money on BitGet, obviously, brother. It just depends on what you're doing. If you're copy trading, there's certain strategies I use. Of course, I can't guarantee you're gonna make money there, but everybody has a different method. It's just like trading, right? Like, it's just like any type of trading. Like, I can't guarantee you're going to make money. It's just about how you trade. You might be a good trader. You might be a bad trader. No offense. And, good traders make money and bad traders don't. And, it is what it is. AMD tanking down. The market is actually tanking down as well. Here's the SPY. SPY is down to 460s, crashing down. And this is what's dragging AMD down. It's what's dragging a lot of stuff down today, including some of y'all's favorite stocks, probably influencing AMC to a certain extent as well. But look at these drops here. Mara dropping. PPSI is dropping. Prague may be reversing. We'll see. Yeah, it just depends, John. The biggest thing for me personally is I always set a stop loss in every trade I get involved with. And so, if I'm copying another trader, I look at what his average wins and losses are, and then I set a stop loss to where I can try to avoid some of his losses but capitalize on his wins. You got to make sure you're analyzing the ratio. Like if somebody's making 50K every 3 weeks and you've got $1,000 account, regardless of how green they are, that your account's not big enough to be able to follow them. And so if you're following them with a 1-to-1 ratio, your account's going to be gone, even if they're killing it in the market, even if they're making tons of money. And so there's certain things you got to do to kind of protect yourself. I'll try to post a video in a little bit later to where I kind of explain how I do it. But again, of course, I can't guarantee you're going to make money. AMD break it down. Roblox is back over 100. SPY dropping still as well. And I want to short, but we built up a little bit of profit so far on the day. Very small. Here's the P&L. We haven't actually had a losing trade yet. So we've had about 3 to 4 trades. We're up about $25. Pretty small. Kind of grinding it up. But now we have a cushion that we can ultimately swing into. And so we'll see how that goes as well. Market's just crashing down, not really giving me an entry. So the market has just been tanking here. Here's the SPY. AMC is stagnant. It's sideways. It's still fine. I mean, it's just consolidating, which is okay. PPSI at 750s. We're watching that. We got Roblox here at over 100. And then we've got QUBT. A lot of people talking about QUBT. And yeah, this one's running. Is this halted now? I believe it is. So yeah, QUBT halted on the upside. Ripped up from 680s all the way to 830s here for QUBT. I'm looking this one up now to see what's going on with it. Quantum computing is what this is called. The float is 23 million, so it's a pretty small float. The company was selected by BMW Group, Amazon Web Services, as well as a finalist in the Quantum Computing Challenge. And so that is causing this one to just go crazy here. Very small float stock too, less than 25 mil in the float. And so y'all be careful, but we are halted on the upside. It was halted at 47. It should resume right now. So it should resume right now unless it's a 10-minute halt. But let's look at QUBT to see if it does resume. But yeah, craziness. John, how do you get the motivation to trade every day, especially after a red day? I don't know. I mean, if I'm being completely real, I make money from this community as well. And I make money trading. You guys know I make money trading. I'm obviously, profitable as a trader over the long run. But I also make money in doing this as well. So I think for me, it's a little bit different. And again, I'm telling you that because I'm being honest with you guys. Like, I certainly make money from this YouTube channel as well. So that motivates me. I have way more motivation to get up and do this. But I think if you're trading, you gotta really learn. Like, learning and doing well will keep you motivated. If you're losing all the time, you're not going to be super motivated. If you're making money and you're doing well, you're going to be more motivated to get back up there and keep trading. And so the best thing you can really do if you want to be motivated is just find consistency. Trade small, figure out what works, and then really start to refine those methods and strategies. That'll give you the motivation to continue. All right, so yeah, QUBT is back. It's up to 830s, 835s, almost 850s. Yeah, you're going to lose no matter what. I'm talking about like long-term consistency though. You know what I mean? Like, if you make money, you're not going to win every trade. Like, that's never going to happen. Everybody loses. The last 3 weeks have been tough for me. I've made thousands of dollars over the last few months, but the last few weeks have been tough. So losing is inevitable. But finding consistency and having a consistent strategy, even though you're going to lose on some days, is the biggest motivating factor, Yeah, I'm a math nerd too, Chris, if you haven't figured it out too. But I appreciate you, bro. BGFV breaking highs. Look at the SPY, still breaking lows. BGFV breaking over highs here. Short squeeze play for BGFV. It's ripping up too. Looking good. But yeah, BGFV up there. All right, guys, so BGFV breaking highs. Let's see if it holds. AMC consolidating. Market's still breaking lows. I haven't really gotten an entry in anything. Like, if you look at AMD, it's just gone straight down for the last 20 minutes. It's just gone straight down. I have no pullback to short into if I'm going to short it. Apple, Apple honestly looks really strong, but I don't really want to short Apple in a dropping market. It's not really crashing, but I don't really want to go long on Apple. I mean, when the SPY is just tanking down, breaking lows. And so I'm going to wait. QUBT, let's see if it bounces at $8 a share here. So here's $8, big psychological level. We'll see if we bounce here for QUBT. But yeah, look at BGFV breaking highs. QUBT trying to bounce at 8. Apple pulling back. AMC starting to pull back as well, starting to test highs, or starting to test the VWAP here. Yeah, and it's kind of one of those things. Like, here's something that people should hear. All right, is that like every day, one of the biggest mentalities that new traders have is that they see stocks that gap up, and they automatically assume that the gap up means strength post bell. Like, it means that a lot of them think that the market's going to keep that. A lot of people look at a gap up and they think a stock is going to keep running up because it's gapping up. Right? When the reality is, experienced traders understand a lot of these gaps, a large majority of these gaps are not going to continue to go up. A large majority of stocks, like especially ones that gap up big percentages, a large majority of them are not going to continue after the opening bell. Like, experienced traders understand extension, and they understand when a stock gaps up a huge amount, there's two things that happen. There's profit taking and there's a changed sentiment. Experienced traders understand that a lot of the time they're going to correct a little bit if they're gapping up huge. Like I said, new traders might look at a big gap up and say, oh, this is so strong, it's going to continue after the opening bell. Where like experienced traders look at it and they say, okay, well, this thing's gapped up a ton. It's probably going to correct a little bit at the opening bell. And that's one of the reasons most of these stocks that we're looking at that gapped up pre-bell, like NAKD down, ATER down, you know what I mean? A lot of these stocks that gapped up big pre-bell did not continue. Most of them failed and came back down, or they're break even. And so it's an important thing to understand. Extension is real, and you have to analyze the extension, and you have to understand how it really goes with these stocks. You can't get super sold into buying these stocks that you ignore extension. And a lot of these stocks, by the time they open up, they're just extended. They're going to correct a little bit at first, and maybe they come back, but maybe they don't. And just thinking a stock's going to go up just because it gapped up is not correct. So I hope all that makes sense. PETZ. Yeah, we're still watching Roblox here. Well, watching QUBT, watching AMC. Apple bounced beautifully at that 150 level. Maybe I should have bought it. AMC down to 41s. Roblox is still trying. PETZ. Yeah, PETZ is flying up here. Looks good. It's at 680s. Right, exactly. Yeah, AMD was a great short, bro. I shorted it. Oh, man. Yeah, AMD was, the only thing I've traded since the opening bell was shorting AMD. All right, so we're trying to bounce for QUBT. We're pulling back on Apple. I'm really kind of tempted, but the SPY is just tanking here. Look at the SPY, guys. Crashing down big. 460s for the SPY. What's going on? Let me see if there's a reason or if it's just dropping off of randomness. Okay, so we did have PPI numbers come in at inflation numbers drops, it looks like. Yeah, I don't know why it's dropping like it is, but we're dropping heavily in the SPY. So y'all be careful. We're slightly green right now, but not super green, and we'll see what happens. Tesla. Pets looks good in penny stocks, but man, look at the SPY. We'll come back to QUBE. Here's Tesla. Tesla tanking down too. Yeah, Tesla down to a little bit over 1,000. Yeah, hey, thank you, Armand. Yeah, Tesla's down 11. Stefan. Stefan, I got an email from Stefan. He said, "Hello. I did like to know the platform you trade. Thanks for always streaming. I'm looking for a free commission platform. I am using TOS, Thinkorswim, TD Ameritrade, 0 commission if you're in the US. If you're outside the US, I think you got charged commissions. But if you're in the US, no commissions. I don't pay anything for my trades. It's all free. If you're there, Stefan. Yeah, a lot of stuff's going red. That's why I'm not going long. I would buy Apple on that dip, but everything is crashing right now. And in large cap stocks, penny stocks are running. Some of them are at least. But yeah, the market just dropped heavily. And while we got a second, guys, check out Benzinga. Benzinga, really dope, super useful. Benzinga gives you a free trial. These scanners on the left side are Benzinga, super useful. Benzinga has a lot more stuff available for it, and you can try them out for free for 2 weeks without even needing a credit card. And so here's the link. Check it out. Surge bounces have been occurring from those time frames. We'll watch this stuff. Nvidia, QCOM, Tesla down. Yeah, Nvidia bouncing some with the market. Qualcomm tanking down here. Surge. Yeah, look at SURG. Whatever happened to Rivian? Yeah, Rivian is not live yet. Look at SURG Surge Holdings. It's up to $4. SPY getting ready to crack lows again. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm tempted to short now. We're going to take 5 shares of AMD. Just 5. Huge range to right now. We just got 5 shares here. And so we just got to be careful. But huge range, to be honest, in these. I don't want to poke too much of this just because the market has been just very heavily dropping. All right, here's the market testing lows, bouncing a little bit right now. It looks like if we break lows, I'm going to add a little bit more to this. Testing lows. All right. All right, just capitalize a little bit more. Scalped a little bit more on AMD. Scalped into this little bounce here, but that's about as we're up about $30 today. Getting a little bit more of a bounce here. Pets is bouncing up. It's up to 620s. No losses today yet. It's been all green. Everything's green. What's up, Dylan? QUBT coming back. Yeah, QUBT has got to hold over $8, I think. Yeah, for sure, Pawn. What's up, Daniel? How you doing today with Tesla dropping, brother? Yeah, when's the RIVN IPO? Red is no longer my favorite color. Honestly, you guys know me. I'm a short trader. I short large cap stocks. I don't really short mid. I don't short like. I certainly don't short AMD. Or AMC. I certainly don't short like penny stocks. There's too much risk. But I'll short Apple or AMD all day if I need to. It just depends. Right now we're just kind of hanging out. But yeah, we'll see what we get. You know. All right, market breaking lows again. Here, guys, freaking again, man. That's crazy. Market breaking lows again. Everything's gonna get pulled down with it. Weird. At these points, though, like once we get this, like shorting here is fine, but like once you get this consolidation, that's where the risk is. You know, like when the consolidation happens, what sometimes we can get here is just a quick and sudden, just boom, bounce right back up. And so that's where the risk is if you're shorting here. And like that's not what I'm trying to get involved with. So I would rather wait. You know, we'll see what we get, but we're trading very cautiously today. Ash should be pretty understandable. Remember, guys, listen, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Listen, we do this live for free. My big thing here is that we don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. We don't claim to be experts. We don't claim to be gurus. I've had, listen, I'll put it this way. I've had a lot of people that have reached out to me over the years. Tons. I would say once a week, somebody reaches out to me wanting to be my partner with selling a course, right? At least once a week, somebody comes out, they want to be my partner for selling a course. And I always have to tell them the same thing. Hey, look, like a huge part of my channel is just giving away everything for free. And so I just can't do it, you know, but everything we put out there is free. I even developed apps for you guys, literally apps. This is the Squeeze app. Okay. This is the Squeeze app. We programmed it and we developed it just for you guys, and you can actually use it, guys. So let me check it. Let me show you. So it's a Squeeze app. Completely free. And so right now we're running into an issue with the API data provider, but they said the short flow data will be back by the end of the week. So if you're looking for the Squeeze app, you can download it here. It gives you free data. Honestly, it gives you free data. You know, regardless of whether the short flow data is out, it still gives you free market cap, free float data, free everything. The short data is down. It still shows you the free short volume ratio, all that stuff. And the short data should be back in the next week. And so if you want to download it for free, here's the link. Check it out. Download the Squeeze app. Again, completely free app. We don't charge a penny for it either. It's just free data, because that's the thing. That's what we do here. We give everything away for free. Damn. Sorry to hear that, Daniel. Now you're up so big. Daniel's up so much on Tesla, though, guys, that he's still incredibly green on Tesla. Thank you, Caitlin. Yeah, we hit 75K, so thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Yeah, QUBT back over 8s. Back over 8s. AMC bouncing at that previous low of the day. We'll see if it gets back over 41. Yeah, see, still net 166,000 on Tesla. Congrats, Daniel. That's dope, dude. Ooh, that's a rough spot for QUBT, brother. I wish you the best, dude. I hope you make money with it, brother. It's tough, though. I gotta calculate something. All right, guys. What do you guys see? I'm getting ready to trade. I don't know what we want to do yet, but we're getting ready here. All right, so QUBT is dipping here. QUBT is dipping. We got AMD bouncing a little bit here. I don't know what we want to do with this yet, guys. Sorry. Yeah, YALA. Yeah, these halts are super risky. Y'all be careful. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that though. Just remember, guys, scale down your size as always. If you're trading with too much emotion. Hey, thank you, Jay. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's been a long road, dude. It's been a long road, bro. How you doing over there, bro? You got some music that you dropped, don't you, Jay? You're a producer, huh? If you got some music you want me to push on stream, just holler at me, bro. I'm down to get some music, you know. If you got a Twitter handle, let me know. You know, I always like pushing or, you know, supportive. Yeah, man. Honestly, I tend to disagree with a lot of the gurus like Madas and people like that. But I saw Madas say the same thing about a week ago. Madas said, and what he said was true, which is that we've been in a no bounce market where stocks will rip up big and then they just won't bounce. So they'll rip up big and then when they pull back, they'll just fail. And so we've been in a no bounce market. Madas said the same thing, and I tend to agree with him, which is that a lot of these moves, big moves happen, and then we just see no follow-through bounces. We're just not seeing any follow-through with the market. It sucks. Yeah, AMD, I've been shorting that one all day. That one's been pretty easily, but... Yeah, 1.7 mil. I heard that, man. That was tough. PETZ just spiked up, guys. I got to go to the restroom. So I'll be right back. But PETZ just spiked up pretty heavily here. It's up to 645. So look at PETZ right now. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. What's up, team? My beautiful face is back. How you guys doing today? PETZ up there to 650s. Hey, nice cow. All right, guys, so SPY bouncing up again. Do you think the SPY bounces here, I guess, is the main question. Do you think the SPY bounces here, or do you think we're just done? Or do you think we continue up? Let me know. Space. Too many traders are going all in, looking for the DWAC casino type bounce, hitting and nothing to buy the bounce back because they're holding too long and turning into bag holders. Yeah, for sure. That's almost certainly what's going on. You know, the market changes. You know, one of the things that has been consistently true about the market is that it never stays the same. And so, like, your favorite strategies right now, they might not work in the future. You know what I mean? And strategies that don't work now, they might work in the future. You know what I mean? You never really know. So it's one of those things where you just kind of got to figure out what works for you, you know? And you know, if it works, it works, but it might not continue working. And that's something that you always need to keep in your head and understand that, like, just because something works now does not mean it's going to continue to work into the future. And you always got to try to adjust your style accordingly and protect your trades. All right, we're scalping AMD a little bit more here. So we've already taken a little bit of profit. We got 8 shares left. I'm just going to scalp in this movement here. Taking a little bit off. SPY got a bounce, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of this short while I'm still in the green. But yeah, we're up slightly today. This is the P&L. We're kind of slowly grinding our way up. We haven't lost at all today, which is good. Anytime we get volatility, especially on the downside, it's usually pretty good for my trading. But we're only up $33 today, so it could be better. We have been green we've been on a nice little green streak that we've been green every day for the last like 3 or 4 days. Catalyst on SPCE. Let's take a look. Yeah, SPCE flying up here. All right, so space flying up. Let's see what the reason for this is. All right, so space had results that dropped yesterday. I don't know why it's up right now. I don't see any reason. Third quarter earnings call happened yesterday late, but I don't see any reason it's back up. Yes, AMC's trying to get back up. It's at 41s here, so AMC's trying. It's making moves. It's creeping up there. FCell too. Yeah, I don't see any reason. Do y'all know why space is up? Let me know if you do. All right, so we just dumped in another AMD trade. Looking for a rejection here. Seven shares, so pretty small. Tried to take a little bit off there, but didn't catch it, to be honest. A little frustrated. Market's dipping, though, so I think the AMD trade might be okay. All right, the market's dropping, so I would think AMD would follow suit here. All right. Some nice little drops. All right, market's tanking here. We're going to add a little bit more to AMD. We're in 11 shares. We're going to get into 15 now. All right, we're in 15. Took a little bit off on AMD. You see it down here on the right. Took a little bit more off there too. 3 shares. See if we can ride this last little bit down. SPY just tanked. And I hope you guys see, like, as soon as I see the SPY make a big move down, I add shares and I load up because that's what works, to be honest here. So as soon as I see the market drop, I just add. We get involved. We try to ride it down. All right, we're going to go ahead and get out there. All right, so still no losses yet. We are up about $40 on the day, a little bit under 40. We're up $39. So now we have 2 options now that we built up a cushion. We've got $40 on the day, small. I know some of y'all are like, oh, it's only $40. Small, but at the same time, we've got 2 options now. If the market's not that great for us, we could just say, okay, $40 is good enough. Or we could swing into that cushion. You know, that's the other option. We've got $40 in cushion. We can take some larger swings now if we want to. And we can buy a few hundred shares of these stocks and try to make a few $100s on the day. What do you guys think? Okay, started space flights earlier than expected. Thank you, Joel. Okay, that makes sense. He said space is up from what I see that they started selling space flights earlier than expected, which led to earnings. Okay, interesting. Yeah, PETZ looking really nice up there to 680s right now. Looks good. If it comes to you, I kind of feel that's what I think. All right, AMD ripping up, so it looks like I got out of that short position at the right time. Litecoin ripping, BGFV, take your profit. Well, regardless of what I decide to do on Moon, I appreciate that regardless, because most people just want to see, trades. And so the fact that you said that, I appreciate the consideration. All right, so here's the SPY. Space pulling back some. PETZ still ripping up. Hey, later, Michael. Have a good day, brother. Litecoin ripping. SPY's down pretty heavily too. We got Mirror ripping up, SPY creeping up a little bit here. SPY heading up. So I'm going to wait. I was getting ready to maybe short some more into AMD, but we're just going to wait. SPY's heading up. Maybe we'll trade some more. I don't know. For the time being, though, guys, if you haven't checked out BitGet, go do it. BitGet's honestly really dope. Like, we had a few people asking about this earlier. What BitGet allows you to do is copy other profitable traders, and you copy them trade for trade. So you see which traders are making the most money, and you literally just copy them trade for trade. You can see which ones are earning big and which ones are not. Like this guy, 0109, he is up 73% accuracy. He has made $6,500 in the last 3 weeks. And I can copy him literally trade for trade. So if he gets involved with something, I get involved with it. And that way I can also give myself risk levels here. So it's like, if I don't want to risk too much, you can see I can go to this level. I can follow him and say, hey, I want to follow him with a fixed ratio. If he's making $6,500 every 3 weeks, then he's earning over $2,000 a week. I don't want that. I might want to follow him with 20%. So I go to 0.2. That's 20% of his sizing. If he takes 1,000 tokens, I take 500, or I take 200, sorry. And then I can give myself a stop loss as well. I could say, hey, if he loses over 100%, since he kind of is trading a little bit larger here, I can say, yo, if he loses over 100%, get him out of the trade. We are also nailing a short, or we were. So we made a little bit of money on AMD just now. Small, but green nonetheless. I'll show you my P&L. But yeah. We can say, hey, we can give him $500 max, and that way we're following him trade for trade. And this dude's killing it. Like if we look at this dude's results here, 0109, look at this guy. Look at these accuracy rates, 266%, 117, 186%, just killing it in these games. He's not sitting on any losses either, so it's really dope. And you can copy them trade for trade. The cool thing is that you can also be a copy trader. And so you can be a copy trader, you can trade yourself, and you earn 10%. And so if you got 100 people following you, you earn all of them $1,000. You earn $100,000 for everybody. You get to keep 10%. That's and if you make 100K and you get to keep 10%, that's $10,000 that you get to keep, guys. Pretty good sums of money. And a lot of these guys are not trading huge. A lot of these guys are trading with a few $100, and they're getting in good percentage gains. And so if I can make 50, 75% with $200, other people still might want to follow me. And so I don't need a huge amount of money, and I could still earn money from being a copy trader without a ton of money. Really dope as well. You can also trade a lot of these game coins we talked about earlier with like Mana, or a lot of these altcoins. Shiba Inu, they have Shiba Inu there. It's SHIB. They have Doge. They have Gamecoin. They have Sandbox. They've got a lot of these really emerging cryptocurrencies that are big right now. Look at all these gains, and that you can invest in them by going to spot investing, or you can leverage trades. So you can trade leveraged money. With Bitcoin, you can get up to 125 times leverage. Now, if you're not a good trader, this can get you in trouble. And so don't recommend doing this if you're not super experienced and know what you're doing. Regardless of your experience level, you could always lose money at this. So just be really careful. But if you are a good crypto trader short term and you want leverage, you can get it on BitGet. They're also KYC verified. So verified for US users. You can sign up if you're in the US and use them with verification, which is really rare for these platforms. Most of them do not offer that. BitGet does. And so it's a legit platform, really dope. Check it out. Here's the link. You deposit money. You just go to buy crypto at the top right, and you can go through Mercurio and deposit money. And it's just a really cool, dope platform. They are a sponsor of our video, guys. So here's the link if you want to help support us. But support our sponsor, guys. Like I said, everything we do here is free. We don't sell anything. We give everything away for free. We don't sell a course. We develop apps for free. And so if you want to help support us and you're interested in this crypto platform, support your boy here. All right, guys. So we are green today. And if we look at our green, we are up over $50, which isn't too bad. You know, we've got a big cushion on the day now. So if we want to swing, we could. Space flying up over 21s. We got PETZ that's now halted. And I know I think Joel's been killing it with that one today, brother. So good job today, dude. But yeah, guys, we are pretty green today. I don't know what we want to do on the rest of the day, but we're pretty nicely green. And we'll see if we can continue or, you know, what we're going to do. Find some setups. But yeah, look at PETZ flying up. Yeah, you can use it if you're in Europe, I'm pretty sure, Andreas. Yeah, I have a referral code. It's right here, Mini. So just use this link. It's right above you. Just go to check out BitGet. You know, it's certainly it's an affiliate link, of course. And like I said, they are a sponsor of our videos as well. Yeah, I'll put it in the description also if anybody wants to check it out. I think I gotta replace our Discord link. I think the Discord link is old. Yeah, Pets has been flying. But yeah, this is the P&L right now. $53, $54 basically. So not too bad. Mostly made it shorting AMD. 100% accuracy today though, which I'm pretty proud of. No losses today. All green, including one trade from pre-market that we were green on in ATER, and then multiple trades after the opening bell that we've been green on. So you love to see it. Roblox above VWAP, is it back? AMC starting to fight its way back over VWAP as well. Roblox over 102s. Yeah, Roblox is getting ready to test the lifetime highs at 105 for Roblox. It's getting up there. Yeah, I don't know RP. I'm not sure, brother. PETZ should resume at 10:30. So in 3 minutes. Yeah, I could do a little bit of tech time, Chris, a little bit of tech time. And so, okay, so just to show you guys what I took advantage of today. I took advantage of mostly AMD. What I really watched, though, is the SPY. And so what I really watched was the SPY. If we look at the SPY up here on the top right, SPY, big downward trend and high volume. And so usually these are my favorite markets to attack. One thing that you'll see me do is I'll look for a stock that, remember how I said a lot of these stocks will open up weak and then break highs? I look for the same thing on the opposite side for shorts, right? So I look for a stock to open up green, reverse really heavily, and then I short into these pops right here. And I just bet that that trend is going to continue. And most of the time it does. You know, like I short into these pops or these pops here. And so those are the trends I attack, because once we get this big rejection here, once we get this big kill candle, this big rejection right here, and we get the break of these lows and everything like that, it's a pretty safe bet to bet that the stock is going to continue down to at least a certain extent short term, right? So once we get this big rejection, everybody sees the big reversal, the break of the lows. Those are really weak signs. And so it's understandable to short into these bounces and attack this range on the downside. Same thing I did on the upside here is that I just shorted into these moves right here. I shorted into these and then I covered at the dip. I shorted into these, I cover on the dip. Right, I'm not taking a huge range. I'm just attacking the trend. I'm using the VWAP. I'm waiting for a bounce up to the VWAP area, and then I'm shorting into the bounce. You know, that's all I'm really doing, and it just works really well. I'm just using the VWAP to identify a trend, looking for good volume and good volatility, and then attacking the trend once we get those things. PPSI halted on the upside. Yeah, PPSI just flew up there. It's up to 835s here. Craziness. Hey, thank you, Andreas. I appreciate you. Like I said, I can't guarantee anybody's going to make money on BidGet. You always got to do your own DD and analyze the copy traders and understand what the risks involved with that are. But of course, I appreciate it if you guys sign up, and I appreciate the consideration. Hey, thank you, George. Pets resumption. Yeah, Pets is back up. It's at 830s. Guys, at 830s. Making moves. It's almost up to 850s, and I think 850 might be the resistance level that a lot of people are watching. Here goes Roblox here. Roblox getting ready to break that 105 high as well. Here, guys. So Roblox is getting ready to break these highs too. OCG making a comeback. Yeah, I see that. I see Mara trying to get back up too. SPY's just been such a big red day for a lot of these. Yeah, OCGN trying to break the previous closing price. So that looks good too. Remember, guys, go follow me on Twitter. So if you haven't already, go follow your boy on Twitter. I certainly appreciate it. You can also find me on Discord, but here's my Twitter handle. You can find it at twitter.com/beginnertrades. All right, guys. But yeah, thank you for helping me break 75K today. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, guys, I'm out of here. I think, like I said, go check out BidGet. If another way you want to help support us is by go check it out Benzinga. Benzinga is really dope. You can also go check out TopStep. TopStep funds traders and futures. And so what they do is they give you a demo account. And if you can hit their target while following their rules, then they fund you the same amount. The base one on TopStep is 50K. And so they're going to give you a 50K demo. If you can hit 3K in profit without hitting their max loss and while following their rules, then they fund you 50K with an 80% profit split in futures. And the futures market has no PDT rule. This is a company that's regulated and located here in the US. They pay out millions every year to their profitable traders and withdrawals. They fund thousands of traders every year. And again, when I trade futures, I'm basically just watching the E-mini, which follows the SPY. And so I'm really just shorting and trading the SPY here. And it's the E-mini. It's ES is the symbol on futures. And there's no PDT rule. It's one of the ways you can use the same scalping strategies that I use, but you don't need as much money as me. Like I trade 30K. In futures, you don't need that. Like I said, the base package on TopStep is like $150 or $160. And so go check out TopStep if you haven't already. Love you all, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Also, one last plug. Go check out our crypto channel. We dropped our crypto channel in the last few days. Go subscribe to our crypto channel. We're trying to grow it. We're going to be dropping weekly videos on our crypto channel. The latest video that we dropped is on crypto gaming and what that entails. And we talked about it a lot this morning, but we have a detailed video showing you all about crypto gaming, what that entails with Sandbox, with Axie Infinity. And if you're a gamer like me, these crypto games, you play games, it's kind of like Mario, but instead of winning coins for gaming, you win actual real value coins and tokens and cryptocurrencies. Really dope. My son might love it. I'm going to try to get him involved. But if you want to learn more about that type of niche, some of these coins are putting in crazy gains. And I think some of the richest people in the world are going to be people that get in early on some of these technologies in the future. And so, hey, if you want to check out that link, go sub to the channel. Here's the link. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Go sub to the channel. Look up some of these crypto games. Love you all. Hit the like and subscribe button here. I appreciate you guys. Everybody, don't forget to hit the like button here. Click the notification bell if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good luck.